Oh, for sure.
Definitely. We're
Whenever
live.
you see that, there's also. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Hey guys, we're good.
Sorry, I didn't tell Jed that we're live. We're going live, so he still was talking to me. Hi everyone.
Yeah.
I'm really glad to be here with you again. It's Rick and Jed with you.
Hey guys,
We're
for
yeah,
sure.
we're
Whenever
live.
you
I
see that,
hear
there's
myself
also.
again as
Oh, okay.
usually.
Go ahead.
Just a second. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I can
Paused
mute the
myself
stream too.
there. It's day 382. It's more than a year of this
382.
terrible war. We came a long way. All of us, all Ukrainians, all our friends, Canadians came a long way too. No, you guys were
Right.
there with us all the time. Some countries that, weren't there with us since the beginning, they came a long way, and we're gonna be talking about this too today. Hi, Charlie. I see you. You say, "Hey, Rick, welcome back, Jet." Yeah, Jet. We're
Charlie.
really glad to have you back to the stream. We
Hey
missed
guys.
you last
Yeah.
time. I'm sure that all the guys who, hey, Tank 2,
Hey,
who
Tank
were
2.
watching last time, they can relate that they were missing you. Hi, Richard. Hi, last
Appreciate
one.
it.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Ukraine F. Putin. Glad to see you here. Paul Davidson. Hi.
Hey, Cinnamon.
Hi, Doc. You were the first to send the message. We are on daylight savings time and you are not. I'll be back in 45 minutes. Okay, Doc, so you cannot hear me probably.
Yeah.
Hi, Cinnamon. Glad to see you. And you told us that you're working right now, so you're probably going to be listening but not chatting much. But it's great that you're going to be here with us, even without chatting. I really appreciate it.
Hey,
Good
Paul.
stuff. Pro-Ukrainian Charlie with no punches pulled.
Always.
What do you mean when you say punches
Pulling
pulled?
punches is
Yeah.
like when you're like, say, like, do you know what like a fixed boxing match is?
Uh-huh.
When you're like, like they like predetermine who's going to win the boxing match, so you pull by pulling your punches, you're not actually like, you're like fake punching, right?
Ah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I got it.
Or like not punching for the knockout, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Got it, got it. So,
Yeah.
and they are usually punches like this, super
Mhm.
lazy, and they are usually tired and punching with a great, how do you call it? Uh, okay, it's hard to do for them. Okay.
Yes. uh,
Hot mushroom soup. Hi Rick. Hi mushroom soup. Are you related to Mushroom Manny? Hi Mushroom Manny. Glad to see you. I was super glad to hear about the drone fund. Yeah, guys. Once again, we gathered the money for the drone 4 days ago. I guess you've all seen it on my channel, right? Let's
yep,
go check it
I
out
have.
once again. Let me set the screen. Just a second. Oh, yeah. I just need to go there and there's no opera in there. Shit. I hate when it happens with the how do you call it?
What you talking about?
I'm talking about the screen capture, window
Oh,
capture,
oh,
and
oh! It's not capturing your browser.
yeah, I guess it's not. Oh no, it is. It probably is. I'm not sure though. Oh
It's
no,
black on stream.
yeah, I know, I know. I'm
Okay.
just trying to figure it out. It's the only thing I forgot to do before the stream, and now people have to watch this black screen and waiting for me to, uh,
Yeah, we're off to a good start here, everybody.
damn it, it's not working properly. Maybe I gotta need to add the new source. Just a second. This Streamlabs sometimes is just pissing me off. You gotta restart the Streamlabs to get something appear there.
Yeah,
And
which
we
isn't very
cannot,
good for the
yeah,
stream.
and we cannot restart it once we have a stream and people with us in here. And the link is gonna change if we close the window capture. Here you go. Yeah, I hope it's gonna work. Yes, it's working. Awesome.
Hey,
Now I just need to make it smaller. Yes, like this. And I need to get it down under all the other layers. Yes, you can see the new one. I'm gonna tell you about it a bit later. But the last one, the money for the drone, we did it together. We gathered 1,000 more than it was needed. It was, yeah, as you can see, it's 221,000 hryvnias. And yeah, this extra thousand is definitely gonna be a help too, you know. It's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be just yeah,
All help.
actually, we have a small issue. This drone, which cost 220,000, was sold, and now there's only 245,000 drone left.
Mhm.
It's 25,000 less than we need. But Hala, my friend, who is do arranging all this, and who was raising funds, she said that she is trying to get another drone. How do you call it? Ordered in
Yeah, yeah.
US, and probably we're gonna wait for another drone. It's just gonna take time, but it's
Took time,
better.
yeah.
It's better get the drone later than never, right? So yeah, this is it about the drone. Thank you so much, guys, to everyone who donated. You
Yeah, thanks
did
everybody.
amazing job. We all donated. I donated there myself a few times. Jet donated. Charlie donated. Last one, Paul Davidson. Of course, Timothy. Timothy, are you there with us? Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. And I cannot. Yeah, I'm sorry if I forgot to mention anyone. You know, guys, that I remember about all of you. And I'm missing some messages. Um, yeah, last one was saying, or one could say no holds banner also. It's just for the pull punches, right? Got it. Paul, I'm busy, so just lurking and half listening in. Okay, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Cinnamon night run is done. Sleep in a bit. Work in 8 hours from now. Oh shit! I hope I will not. We will not keep you here for long. But we're gonna stream for at least 2 hours anyway. So let's see how long can you last with us. Lots of good news. Yeah, we had some good news this week, and we had some bad news too. Some hard news, some hard stuff. I'm gonna tell you about it. And I wanted to do the new kind of format this week. I wanted to. What are you doing there, Jet? This noise.
That's not me actually. That's my cat playing with the paper bag. I'm
Oh,
hoping he just stops.
can you
So
please show the people your cat?
yeah, I'll grab him. I'll grab him. Come here, Mister. Here, bud.
Mr. Slim, his name, and look at
Yeah.
this Slim guy.
Oh
He,
yeah, he's thin for sure. Come
he's
here,
Slim
bud.
for sure. Yeah, you're gonna be loving that cat.
Oh.
Look at this tiny boy. Oh my god, he's huge. I guess
Yeah, he is.
your back isn't happy to hold him like that right now.
Yeah, no, he's a
Uh,
heavy guy for sure.
do you have it straight? I mean,
No, no.
yeah, that guy is cute. uh, so, hey Rick, what do you think of Putin's new allies? What allies are you talking about? Please specify. Specify. Last one. Milk pump and washing machine. Here they are eager to chip in. Mr. Thin. Yeah, Mr. Thin. Slim, Thin. It's the same. Kind of the same.
Yeah, his
Okay.
full name is Young Hawaii Slim.
Charlie says Hawaii Slim. Interesting.
Yeah,
Who is it?
Young Hawaii Slim. That's my cat's name.
I
That's his
know,
full name.
but is
How did he
it
get that name?
what?
Are you asking how he got that name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, there's just a rapper with that name, and then when I got the cat, I just thought it would be a really funny name for a cat. So
Yeah. I
and
thought.
he was really slim when I got him too, because he was like abandoned. Somebody found him in an alleyway, and then they had him. He was like a few weeks old, little tiny guy, found abandoned in an alleyway, and then somebody came into my work with them, and they were gonna go take him to a shelter, and I was like, I'll just take him.
Nice, awesome,
Had him ever
man.
since.
You're a good heart.
Yeah,
It's
couldn't
a
resist.
Cool story. Charlie was saying the Institute for the Study of War claims that Ukraine liberated Kozemivka. Fighting approaches Svatove. I really hope that this is true, but until I hear it from, um, Deep State, yeah, I won't believe it. And Deep State is given the information with a couple of days delay, so I'll probably hear it. If it's true, I'll probably hear it the day after tomorrow or something like that. Um, yeah, Jan Hawaii Slim Jet. When you told me that name, I thought it is definitely someone who you called your cat by,
Oh yeah,
whose name.
definitely. Yeah,
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 it doesn't seem like something. It's
yeah,
so original. Well, I don't doubt in your originality, but it
yeah.
usually happens like that. And I
Oh,
probably
totally.
already heard it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Um, what Butler still has friends outside the graveyard? Yeah, he has a lot of friends.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Iran, for example, Belarus, Belarus or Belarusia, how they call it, but Belarusia is
Mhm.
not the right name for it. It's actually a fascist kind of name. Um, Tank 2, I have a charcoal Bengal named Nestor and an Egyptian Mao named Dingo. Hmm.
We ought to see those guys at some point.
Yeah, you gotta show them to us. Go to
Yeah.
Discord. Have you joined? You haven't joined
Yeah.
our
Are
Discord
you in the
yet.
Discord, Tank?
Yeah, Tank 2. Charlie, can you please send the Discord link for the guys to join it, who haven't joined it yet? By the way, guys, I want to ask you to give this stream a like, please, right now, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I'm sure
Yep.
most of you did already, but yeah, some people probably just lurking and thinking about what we're doing here. And so I don't know what to begin with. Let's begin with a fundraiser. Let's talk about it with the new one. I'm super happy that we gathered money for the next one. I mean, for the last one, for the
Yeah.
drone, and the drone is gonna be bought soon. I'm gonna update you in every stream how's it's going with ordering the new one, or
And then delivery
maybe
and all that too.
yeah, maybe we will raise that 25,000 that we don't have enough and buy that one. But it doesn't seem that those guys will deliver it fast, so maybe we just have to have some economy and just don't buy the expensive one. So for now, this one doesn't need more money. We're just waiting to get the drone and its price. But
Yeah.
yeah, let's switch to the next one. But wait, is it? Is it? Oh no,
Hi, Anne.
it's not back.
Anne says hi from Sweden.
Hey Timothy. Been thanking everyone for donating, and especially you, Timothy. You're a legend. Thank you
Yep.
so much. Hi, Anne. We're always glad to see people from all over the world and from Sweden, of course, because Swedish people are supporting us too. It's actually hard to find, the country who's not supporting us in the civilized world, of course,
Yeah.
and those countries who are ruled by tyrannies and regimes. They usually just don't come to such streams. Only fascists who just come to troll you and to disrespect people around the community, right? Uh, yeah, we had one of them on the last stream, by the way, and he was kicked by Charlie. Thank you for that, Charlie.
Yeah.
Our best
Charlie Bonkum.
moderator, the raider. Yeah. Sweden is such a great ally. Yeah, Sweden gave us all the Caesar self-propelled howitzers that they had. It's crazy. Where exactly from Sweden are you, Anne, if you're still there? Kissa, hi. Glad to see you. How you doing?
Wow, that cat in the box emoji is really cute.
Yeah, really awesome. By the
I've
way,
never seen that.
speaking about emoji, guys, you go there to the left bottom of the screen and you see the javelin. It's the new one that was made for me by Eugene. He's just amazing. You also, if you're a sponsor of a channel, you can use this emoji. This will be available to you. So if you guys were thinking about sponsoring the channel someday, or becoming my patron on Patreon, you can always do it. This is greatly appreciated and, of course, not necessary. Necessary thing is being here, and this is the most important thing.
Yep.
And yeah, you guys, I see you guys started using it already. Nice. How do you like it? Please tell me your thoughts in the comments. They're in the chat, yeah. Not in the comments, but yeah, probably in the comments already, if comment section is available. So, about this razor, now we gotta get the pickup, the pickup truck, like we call those trucks with, how do you call it? The section
With the
uh,
box.
with what?
The box.
The box? Do you really
That's
call
what
it?
that's what we call them in Canada. The box of a pickup truck. It's the part
The
in the back
box.
where you store stuff is called the box.
Yeah. The box. Yeah, so the car with the box. The guys from 67, sorry, 67's Brigade of Ukrainian Armed Forces. Wow, my brain is a bit wobbly today, sorry. Yeah, it's just $1 per month, as Charlie says, the subscription on YouTube. Charlie says, I really like it, but I think that the words could be bigger, so they're easier to see. You mean with emoji, right? As
Yeah, I think
logo,
that's what he means.
yeah. I guess Charlie. Yeah, it's a great idea. We can actually change it with Eugen. I'm gonna ask him to do it. But here on you see on the Patreon, it's actually pretty readable. So this version for Patreon is perfect, right? Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
we're gonna. Yeah, nice. I like that you like it, Jet.
Yeah, those look sick.
Okay, so let's get back to the fundraiser. I'm always getting distracted. This is my style,
All over the
So,
place.
yeah, it's 185,000 for a car here in Ukraine, and 16,000 is gathered already, raised, not gathered. But we here in Ukraine we don't say raised, we say gathered. We usually say gathering money for something.
Yeah.
So this is it. So if I'm gonna say gathering or gathered, you guys will know that what I mean, right?
Mhm.
You will know. Hey, Kissa, thank you for becoming a stinger. Enjoy books emojis. By the way, on Twitch, you are able to give people different emojis. Like on Twitch, I could have give people to stingers. I could have give only stingers. And to javelins, I could have give stinger and javelin. I could have give, just given
Oh yeah.
one
Yeah,
by
yeah.
one, them one by one. But here on YouTube, YouTube is kind of kind to you guys. It doesn't allow me to give you them one by one, just all of
So
them.
you get them all.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're gonna get them all just for becoming a stinger. But I'm gonna think something about those badges. There are badges for just how do you call it when you support channel for some time.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know what that's called, but I know what you mean.
I
'Cause I've
actually
seen them on
know the
Twitch. I didn't know they
word
existed on YouTube.
seniority, right?
Oh
Just
yes,
for
yes,
seniority.
yes.
Seniority, probably, not
Yeah, seniority.
seniority. Seniority.
Yeah.
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 Thank you. Yeah,
Is that what they're
thank
called
you.
on Twitch? Like seniority badges?
Seniority badges. Actually, I'm not sure. Let me check. Let me
Yeah.
check.
Curious. I mean, I don't need to know. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm actually curious too because I know. I mean, I need to know how to call them, and
Yeah.
this is why. Yeah, this is why I gotta check. Um, the custom default perks. They called YouTube badges, membership duration, and the badge for the membership duration. Yeah, just like that.
Okay. Yeah. Duration
Okay,
badges.
duration badges. Some kind of.
I like
Is it-
seniority badges better.
Yeah, it's much better. We gotta advise YouTube to change it for the seniority badges. The mock bombing run on St. Petersburg was a pleasant surprise. Yeah, this was funny. When how what happened there? I actually don't remember exactly. Sorry, so I cannot provide you with this info. Guys, can you see the progress bar in the bottom of the stream? It says it's actually the feature from Monobank, the bank that provides us with these jars that we can
Hmm.
get money to. And this jar can actually here in the, how do you call it? The settings of a jar, you can find the progress bar for streams. They provide with a widget, us with a widget where we can just,
That's a
copy
cool
the
feature.
link. Yeah, awesome feature. I've discovered
Yeah.
it after the last stream, just in 5 minutes after we finished the last stream. So we could have get that progress bar, and I hope it's gonna change dynamically when we receive donations.
Yeah, that'd be
So,
cool if it was live and not updated later.
yep, guys, I wanted to tell you about pickup trucks on the front line, and not only pickup trucks, any kind of vehicles there. It's just, like drones, they are expendables. Unfortunately, just one, mine, that the mine from, how do you call this thing when there's a pipe that you throw a mine
Oh,
into?
mortar?
Mortar, yeah, from a mortar cannon. That mine. Do you call it mines or
No, I don't think
mortars?
you call them mines. I think, well, I've always just called them mortar shells, but there could be another term for them that I'm not aware of.
Actually, mortar shell is much more, how do you call it, accurate
Yeah,
than a mine. We call them mines here for some reason. I don't know why.
yeah.
It's
Because a
actually
mine,
confusing.
like in my definition, has always been like a trap you set ahead of time,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
same
Yeah,
stuff. So when I was a kid, when I first heard about those mines, I thought, what? It doesn't look like mine. You don't step on it. It's just
yeah, exactly.
coming from above into your head, and yeah, that's crazy. So Tank Two joined Discord. Thank you, Tank Two. And
Oh, sweet.
getting back to the Razor fundraiser. So the pickup trucks are expendables. Unfortunately, one mine, one mortar shell,
Mm,
or one, just regular mine, one rocket from Grad. You know the Grad systems, the multi-rocket launcher systems. Those,
yeah,
or God forbid, 152 millimeters shell will just get your car done in a second. So
oh yeah,
it's
yeah. They're not built
actually,
for that.
yeah, it's actually crazy how bad it is there with cars, and how many cars we need to get to the front line, and how many cars we need to buy every day for our
Yeah,
armed
yeah. Because they're
forces.
essentially expendable. Like,
Yeah.
civilian automobiles aren't built for a war zone.
Yeah, this is why, guys, if you like to donate for the car and support the 67th Brigade, actually gonna have a post on Facebook from my friend soon. We gathered 9% already, raised 9%. You can see it on the progress bar. You see, there's na pickup для ЗСУ, which is translated like for pickup for armed forces of Ukraine, and 9%. So it's the percentage of money that's already raised. And just the usual thing we do. We I receive the money from you on my PayPal. Charlie can help you with that, and then I redirect them to the jar right here on stream at the same moment. So, and guys, if you still haven't give this video a like, please do it.
Do it.
Just to begin, I'm gonna donate $10 for the car myself. It's 400 hryvnias. Actually, it's not 400. It's 366. But I'm gonna just, how do you call it
Top it up.
when, how,
Top it up.
top it
Top
up?
it
Yeah,
up.
top it up. Got it. So I'm gonna top it up to 400, and yeah, let's see if it's gonna change dynamically right on the stream. I'm
Yeah,
curious
yeah. I'm curious as well.
if it will. Charlie says the donation links will also be on the Discord as usually. Yeah. Yeah, see, it changes dynamically. Someone just thrown their 59 hryvnias. It wasn't me. I'm adding 400, so it should be 17,400. Let's edit. Round it off, says Mushroom Many. And I heard it from you, I heard it like round it up. Yeah, it changes dynamically. My 400
Perfect.
hryvnias, you see it on the progress bar, they were added. Awesome, so it's 17,400. And all the donations I got from you to my PayPal, I'm gonna redirect them here. And someone already sent the money. Thank you so much. Let me check who that was.
That was probably me.
And I know who it was. It was Cinnamon. Thank you so much.
Okay, nice.
It's
Nice.
not you?
I sent some as well. So you should be
Yeah,
getting that soon.
I'm gonna see it too. Cinnamon sent the money, and yes, thank you so much, Jet. Thank you for your donation. You're awesome. You're always donating. Cinnamon, thank you so much for your donation. I'm gonna redirect them right now in front of your eyes, guys. First, I'm gonna need to send them from PayPal and see how many hryvnias it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit. And after that, guys, I'm gonna try the kind of new format today. I hope to. I'm gonna go to the news and go through them briefly, just like 1 minute, 30 seconds for one news. Yeah, and after that, you just set the questions about any news you like. Okay, now let's do it like this. I hope to go through the news for in let's say 30 minutes, and this is how we can tell some news.
Actually get through the news.
Yeah, because last time I started telling the news in the last 30 minutes. This was a 3-hour stream, and after 2 hours and a half, I only started telling the news.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, should almost always just get through it like as soon as you can on the stream, and then there's more time for questions and answers and all that at the end, donations and what have you.
Yeah, wink wink, says Kissa. I received your donations. Thank you so much. Kissa, it's Sanna, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, now I gotta transfer money to my card first. Just a minute. Okay, I'm gonna do it one by one just to see how it all changes and not to miss your donations. Guys, I just want to be 100% transparent here, and you know, it's gonna be slower, of course, but it's gonna be transparent. It's better to be transparent than fast.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. It'll build trust.
693 from you, Jet. 693. Sending. It's gonna be. Let me say it. 253 hryvnias.
Nice.
Yep. Actually, it's actually a super good donation because I have a rule here in Ukraine. I donate to almost every raiser I have. I just donate not a big sum. I donate 100 hryvnias. It's about $2.50. It's not much, but it's honest work, and it's actually $3. So I just donate $3 to each. This is how I can support every fundraiser, but with a small sum. But I can support every fundraiser, and if every Ukrainian can support fundraiser just with, let's say, 10 hryvnias, which is gonna be just like 25 cents, it's gonna make millions.
Oh,
So
for sure. Yeah.
this is how it
It all adds
works.
up. That's the thing is a dollar here, a dollar there. It all adds
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So the goal is to get just a lot of small donations.
Mm,
We appreciate all the big donations, and they are really valuable. But they're all summing up. They're all really valuable. You know,
hmm
even just a dollar. They make a that sum that we all need. So,
hmm
I see people coming and going, probably tired of fundraisers, but we got to do it.
hmm
So, some people come for the news and they don't get it. I've already heard comments like that, the frustration, but we gotta raise money for armed forces of Ukraine because if not them, we would be dead already, or just
Yeah, we'll be reading worse news next week if we don't
yeah.
do this part, right?
Yeah,
So,
and we could be under occupation. By the way, someone donated 200 hryvnias directly through the link, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, the link is not. I didn't provide you with the link to the jar itself. Let me do it right now, and you also will see it. And yeah, Jed, I haven't transferred your donation yet. I'm sorry.
no rush.
Yeah, just too much stuff to do. At the same time, simultaneously. I know the word. Is the pronunciation right?
Simultaneously.
Simultaneously. Okay, got it. Here's a link for those who's from Ukraine and who can donate directly to the jar because I guess it works only for Ukrainians.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Yeah, that
sent.
actually, the first time I tried to donate directly to one of those mono bank jars, it fucking turned my bank account off.
Oh shit, this is
Yeah,
crazy.
I know.
uh, okay,
Uh,
253. Let me add it to the jar. 253. We have
oh,
15.
okay. They say simultaneously in England, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess, yeah.
So my.
England's closer to Ukraine, so you stick with that one.
Yeah, got it. Okay, 253 from UJet. I actually forgot to comment that, so I could say from Jet, in the comments, so people know
Oh, yes.
the guy who receives money there in armed forces, known that it's from Jet. Jet, next time I'll definitely add this to you,
Yeah.
to
Oh,
your
what's up with this
donation.
guy's name? I don't know.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
you see your money added. It's now 853.
Beauty.
Yeah, now the next one. I guess it was who was it? Was Cinnamon.
Mm,
Cinnamon sent a generous donation. It was $38.20. Awesome, thank you.
nice. Huge donation.
38.20. Yeah. Transfer money. 38.20. And in hryvnias, it's gonna be 1,397. Awesome. And now I gotta type it in here. 1,397. Now I gotta go to this QR code. Scan it. And I add from Cinnamon. By the way, can I say, yeah, send your donation, Cinnamon. It's gonna be added right now. Let's see. It's gonna be 19,000. I saw 1,000 almost. Maybe not. Maybe even a bit more. Donation sent. Yeah, 19,250. Thank you. Thank you, Cinnamon. It really changed. Guys, you see, together we changed it from 9% to 10% already. This is great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, the donation from Kissa. Kissa, just a second. Right, it was from you, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Senna. Maybe no. Senna uh is the other person, or Kissa. Is it you? This is Senna, because I'm confused. I thought I saw Senna. Um, okay, sorry if you're
Yeah.
not, or if
We're just trying to
you
figure out who to thank. So whoever it
yeah.
was, thank you.
It's a bit confusing for me. Sorry for that. 693. No, it was from you, Jed. Now let's see. Okay, I'm just a bit confused. Yeah, from Sana it was 503. No, it's me totally. Yeah, Sana, it's you.
Oh, okay,
Great,
cool.
great. Um,
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. So, 503. Let me go to PayPal and transfer money. I also see donation from someone else. Just give me a second to deal with these ones. And 503 from Sana is going to be 184 hryvnias. Sending it. 184. Let's now transfer it from my card. Yeah, I'm actually doing it faster than on the previous streams already, so it's just gonna improve in time, and it's gonna be. I hope someday it will be just automatically without me, uh, you know.
Having to manually do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just complications that we have with according to transparency, and the second thing is services like donation alerts. They don't work. Even if I receive them to donation alerts, it wouldn't be transparent at all because,
No.
yeah, it wouldn't be
Yeah.
because I need to withdraw from there first, and after that I would have need to, you know, what,
Yeah. Actually, make the donation.
make the donation. So it would be a mess.
Timothy
And
Coates says he sent some as well.
Timothy, thank you so much. I already see some money. Thank you, Timothy. $20. Thank you so much. Let me send them right away from you, and then I'm gonna get back to the one donation I missed. I guess I missed one, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess I probably missed one. So $20 from Timothy.
Oh, Charlie sent in a donation as well.
Awesome, Charlie. So this one was from you. Timothy
Thank you, Charlie.
from. Yeah, thank you so much. 731 hryvnias from you, Timothy. Thank you. Your consistency is, wow. It's touching, man. Thank you. 731 from Timothy. I'm adding the comment for the jar owner to see from whom money are coming. Okay, is it updated? Yeah, 20,165 hryvnias. Awesome. Thank you, Timothy. Now we're going back there to check other donations, and the donation from Charlie, $5.01. It's the how do you call it?
Conversion.
Conversion. Conversion from pounds. Yeah, it works that way. Okay, so $5.
Yeah, that's why mine was a weird figure too. Is
Yeah.
because it converted my Canadian dollars into American dollars.
Yeah, I guess you sent 10 Canadian dollars, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Got it. $5, 1 cent from Charlie. Thank you, Charlie. It's 183 hryvnias. Sending it right now. And I guess we're finally gonna finish with this very important, but for some maybe boring stuff. I don't consider it boring. I'm considering it actually super interesting to see.
It's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 183 cent. Let's see. The sum must change now. Yeah, it's now 20,030, 348. Thank you. Thank you, Charlie. You're our
That's
legend.
awesome.
Yes. Okay, guys. I guess for now that's all. Yeah, it's all donations
On
for
to the
now.
news.
To the news, finally. I'm glad to. I'm really grateful to you guys. We raised 3,000 hryvnias already. Something like that, right? No, even more. 3,348 or maybe 400 approximately. Thank
Yeah,
you.
somewhere around there. What was it at? I don't remember what it was at when we started. So.
Actually, no. Let me check. Yeah, that's the sum. 16. You can see it on the stream right now. The tab that I didn't update. It's
Oh, okay. Yeah.
16,009. I'm actually not gonna update it to see later to see what sum we began with. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Good call.
Um, Mushroom Manny said, "Rest well, Alexander Igorevich Matsievsky. You will never be forgotten." Oh yeah. I guess no, Matsievsky. I actually don't remember who that is. It's one of our fallen heroes, definitely, but who exactly, I don't remember. Slava Heroyam, Smert Ворогам. Yes, I totally agree with that, Mushroom. Kelvin, can I call you Kelvin? Many. I know your real name. Remember from the donation from last week. News, yeah, fucking news.
Okay. Yeah, he was the gentleman who was shot for saying Slava Ukraini.
Oh, he's the one. Yeah. Now I
Yeah.
know. Now I remember. Yeah. So let's begin with that. This was on Monday. This was really heavy for me personally. It was traumatizing to watch such a video because it was actually also graphic. They killed him pretty. Yeah, they just shot him down with a lot of assault rifles at the same time, and it was terribly graphic. And knowing that he was shot for just saying Slava Ukraini, this was heartbreaking, and also it was really devastating for the whole day. Till the end of the day, I was damn. I wanted to. Uh, I was enraged, but I also grieved because
Yeah.
that image was in front of my eyes. This was, yeah. I'm not gonna show the video, Charlie. This is something that shouldn't be seen uh, by people. It should be seen only for Ukrainians by Ukrainians, because some people here, and actually I can tell. Well, no, I cannot tell by myself. I want to say that some people in Ukraine start to forget that this war is going. It's crazy, but they
Yeah.
start living their normal lives. They start thinking about filling their pockets with corruption and stuff like that. It's crazy, and not only that, that they some teenagers here in Ukraine, they start parties in the bars and in clubs with Russian music playing, and with people doing, and yeah, they're just having fun and listen to Russians, to those uh, who murder our people and who actually genocide our language, and
Mm-hmm.
listening Russian music, supporting their music. It's actually supporting the genocide of us. And one aspect of genocide is destroying people's language,
Culture. Yeah.
culture, and language
Yeah.
is a big part of a culture, and it was systematically destroyed. Russians been destroying it for centuries. Sometimes it was like not that rough, but in Soviet Union, for example, there were some periods that it wasn't destroyed that much, like in 70s, maybe 60s. I'm not sure exactly, but in 30s, 40s, 50s, it was a plain genocide. Uh,
Hmm.
they were just forbidden everything that's written in Ukrainian. They were burning books. They were um, reforming our education, and yeah, they were committing this genocide with our language, and they were also doing this uh, during the independence of Ukraine. It's hard to
Hmm.
imagine, hard to believe it, but for the last 30 years, Russians were doing everything to spread Russian language here in Ukraine and to shame people. Can you imagine shame people for speaking Ukrainian
Their own
in
language. Yeah.
Ukraine? When I was a teenager, a kid, I was learning Ukrainian in school, but I was speaking Russian all the time, and it was there in our society, there in Donbass, in Donetsk and Makivka, where I came from. I was actually in society. They were shaming people who were speaking Ukrainian. They were aggressive. Sometimes they were saying the opposite, like, "Are you thinking you're higher than most of us that you're speaking Ukrainian? Speak Russian." Damn, I want
Hmm.
to right now. I want to punch each and every one of them for doing that. But yeah, now I understand how it works. And now I see that it was actually a politics of Russians, and it was their
Hmm.
hybrid war, hybrid genocide to prevent us from speaking Ukrainian. And it's mind blowing how they were um, how influent they were in Ukraine. But this last year, it all changed. Now I actually personally speak only Ukrainian, only with the English with you guys. But
Yeah. Yeah.
here in Ukraine, I speak Ukrainian. I'm not speaking Russian, and actually, I feel disgusted speaking Russian lately. I got used to speak Ukrainian, and if I need to speak Russian with someone who don't understand Ukrainian, I actually feel the some kind of barrier that I need to overcome to start
Yeah.
speaking
Yeah.
Ukrainian. Oh, sorry, Russian, because Ukrainian
Russian.
is
Yeah.
something that is dear to my heart. And in school, I really loved Ukrainian. I really loved to, and I actually am a good Ukrainian speaker. And people from the western part of Ukraine usually cannot even imagine that I'm from Donbass, because most of the
Yeah.
people in Donbass, you know, they speak Russian, and their Ukrainian is usually bad. But when it comes
Yeah.
to the parts of Ukraine where most of people speak Ukrainian, people ask me, "Are you from Lviv, or maybe from Kiev?" We actually
Yeah.
don't think. And when I say where I came from, they are usually super surprised. Like, what? Really?
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
that,
cool
that
though.
that was a big bit of a bragging. Sorry,
No, that's
but
awesome, man.
yeah, but I can actually be proud to have a good Ukrainian language and to be like the carrier of this language. And I actually understand how important it is to speak Ukrainian, to be the carrier of Ukrainian language, to be the one who will bring this legacy to the new
Yeah, to the first.
generations.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because that's the thing is like that's how you dismantle like culture over time, right? It's through generations. Like if your kids are speaking Russian, what are their kids going to be speaking, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's how it works. So I actually am not. What do you call it? Just a second. I need to translate the word. This haven't happened for a while. The translations, I mean. Condemn. Yeah, I don't condemn or criticize people who speak Russian here in Ukraine, being Ukrainians, you know.
Yeah.
I don't condemn them. It's really not easy to switch to Ukrainian when you were speaking only Russian all your life.
Hmm.
And it's totally understandable. And you really gotta get the idea of being a carrier of a language to switch to Ukrainian. So once people, I mean, before people didn't get the idea of that. truly
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it,
They didn't see the
truly,
reason. Yeah.
yeah, truly embrace that idea, they won't be willing to do it, and it's actually easy to understand. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's it. And this wasn't the news, guys. Sorry, but I really wanted to talk with you about that and how important Ukrainian language for us Ukrainians is. And let me know if this was something interesting and something that we needed to talk about. Hey Doc, I see you joined us. Welcome. How you doing
Hey,
today?
Doc.
And what else? We were talking about the hero that was fallen. I mean, he was executed earlier, like a month ago, if I'm not mistaken. But they just launched this video into all the Telegram channels and stuff like that. I mean, Russians just to they do it on purpose. They do it to um, make Ukrainian soldiers killing all the Russian soldiers and not taking them prisoners because for Russians, their Russian soldiers who are prisoners are a problem because they know they need to exchange them, and that Russian soldier is actually a great result for Russians because they don't need to solve all those problems.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah. It's logistically simpler for them, right?
yeah, I
And they don't
gotta.
have to pay them after.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
actually. It's actually the first reason.
yeah, exactly. It's a little
And
cheaper.
actually,
So,
being MIA for them is a best option because they also need to pay for a soldier who deceased. Yeah, but when person is just missing, they don't need to do anything because
yeah.
once person is confirmed dead, they need to pay. But before that, they just can ignore everything. Okay, I missed some
Hmm.
messages. Let me get back to them. And disgrace playing orc music when your country is being raped and murdered. Yeah, yeah, last one. That's
Absolutely.
exactly what we're thinking about that shit. And all those teenagers, they don't actually have any, wiseness. Is there a
Perspective.
word?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
they
Wisdom is the word.
wisdom. Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
wisdom. I actually know that
Yeah.
word, but just made up one more
Yeah.
myself. And
Yeah.
yeah,
That's fine.
no wisdom, no life experience. They don't
Yeah.
understand anything about what's happening. And they just also say that those teenagers also say that they're tired of war. They want to rest and have fun. That's my reaction to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, let's see the messages that I also missed. He's the hero who was slaughtered by Russians. Charlie said, "Don't show the video." Yeah, and Richard was saying there is an interview with his mom. Hard to work out what she says as Google makes a right mess of the translation. Can you please send the link for this interview to me or here to the chat, or you can actually do it on Discord, please share it with us on the Discord. I would love to see it, and maybe if it's short, maybe I will also try to translate it, but I cannot promise you that, guys. Definitely. Okay, can't fix stupid, I guess, said last one. Should go to the front line and potty there. Yeah, that's actually a best option. I actually think that you can educate stupid to a certain extent, last one. Yeah, you're actually right, Charlie.
Oh,
Disgrace?
absolutely. But I mean, it's the problem with stupidity is it usually comes with like cognitive biases, and to let go of your cognitive bias is usually to let go of your identity because a lot of people identify with their biases, right? So it's a whole psychological problem. You can't teach somebody who doesn't want to be taught. But if they're open to learning, yes, you can fix stupid.
Yeah, definitely. You're right. I see, wow, plus 7 people just joined us. Hi, everyone. Please
Hey
give
guys.
this stream a like, and this will help. This will really help with engagement. And stay with us for 5 minutes to see what happens here. Just for 5 minutes, and if you like it, you can stay longer, right?
Yeah, give
Um,
us a chance.
Give us a chance, yeah. Blessed one was saying I've read that one. Cinnamon was saying can fix stupid, can't reason with crazy. Yeah, you're right. But those teenagers aren't crazy. They're mostly stupid. I remember when I was a teenager, damn how stupid I was.
Oh yeah, me too.
There are some teenagers that amaze me with oh, how do you call it, wisdom and
Yeah,
actually smartness is the word,
intelligence.
intelligence, smart assness. Actually, that's a totally different meaning. Wow, we had just had -10 people. I see, but
Holy,
yeah, it's okay. They didn't give us a chance, probably.
I guess not. Yeah.
Uh, Charlie was saying "yi" has become a symbol of Ukrainian resistance. Yeah, that letter I with two dots. We have this letter in Ukrainian language. We actually have just an I with one dot, and we have a letter "yi." Can you pronounce
Yeah.
"yi"? Jet, can you try?
Yee. Yee.
Yi? Yeah, you're actually doing
Yee.
doing great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this letter it is in the word Ukraine, Ukraina. So this word is actually pretty important to us. And yes, Charlie is correct. It has become a resistance symbol on the occupied territory. People are writing that letter on the just on the walls, on the what do you call them? This thing with a
What, like light posts and stuff?
light, with a
Light
light,
post,
light post. Yeah, the
lamp
light
post.
posts.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It represents the difference between Russia and Ukraine, with I being a Latin letter and therefore more European. Yeah, you're right, Charlie. Uh, Last one was saying, I love the Ukrainian petition signed by the people to formally recognize Russia by its true name, Muscovite. Yeah, this was an epic petition. I hope the Ukrainian government accepts the people's petition. And yeah, again, I'm not going by the format that I wanted to go, just to read news briefly. I just am reading this chat again, but I cannot help myself, guys. I really want to communicate with you, damn it. I see Mary Nigri here. Hi, Mary. I totally understand. My family is Italian now in the USA, and our family used to speak only Italian at my grandparents' house. Now we all only speak English. I wish we would have kept our language. Yeah, thank you, Mary, for your experience, for sharing it, and it's so. Yeah, you really understand me. You really know what the extinction of language is. Hey, the trophy wife. Glad to see you. How you doing? Um, Anish Sign or Sing, maybe. Yeah. Sing. Do you
Yeah.
guys
Let's see.
believe that ALMS or maybe LMA no
ALMS.
ALMS
Yeah.
yes will
Yeah.
win
We'll
you
win you
against
against us.
Russia?
What
What?
does ALMS stand
Yeah,
for or mean?
yeah. Please tell us what it
Niche.
is, and please tell us about yourself. Something where you from? Okay, Doc was saying, was replying to Mary. Imagine if everyone in Italy had stopped speaking Italian too. The Italian language would be gone forever. Yeah, that's what's happening in Ukraine. In Ukraine, half of Ukraine stopped speaking Ukrainian and started speaking Russian for yeah, for not even for decades, for I guess for a century, and it's crazy, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be really hard for us to restore all the Ukrainian language all over the country because yes,
Yeah.
I
It'll take
believe
generations,
yeah I
right?
believe we will deoccupy Donetsk, Luhansk Oblast, and um, Elms meaning begging. We're not begging.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Oh. Okay.
we have some troll
Okay.
in here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I not mistaken? Okay, just we actually will listen to you. Well, But you actually are repeating some narratives of Russian propaganda, and it's okay. Russian propaganda is really spread in. If your second name is Singh, so you're from India, probably, right? If I'm not mistaken, and it's pretty maybe from Pakistan, maybe from other, yeah, Indian.
Yeah, the Middle
How
East.
do you call it? Middle East? No,
The
actually,
Middle
India
East.
is not a Middle East.
No?
It's actually, yeah, it's actually a Asia. It's an Asian country. I don't think
Oh,
that India is
Southeast
Middle East.
Asia. But yeah, I guess, well, yeah, because, I mean, maybe it's a Canadian culture thing, but we call Southeast Asia the Middle East
Huh.
here.
Interesting, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I wanted to say that it's pretty spread there
Yeah.
in those countries. Unfortunately, India is yeah, it's trading with Russia. It's helping Russia with some sanctions. How do you call it? Sanctions over. mm, Okay, it's just being a partner of Russia during this
Yeah.
full-scale invasion. But India is still a friend of Ukraine. An Indian Prime Minister, if I'm not mistaken, was visiting Ukraine or meeting Zelensky. Yeah, Modi was actually visiting Ukraine.
Hmm.
And why aren't you replying to us, Anish? Please say something. Tell me, what do you think about us begging all those money and weapons, and we are such a beggars, and we're just,
Yeah. I
those.
mean, that's pretty embarrassing for Russia, though, to get your ass handed to you by a bunch of poor beggars when you're one of
Yeah, actually,
the world's military superpowers.
we kick
Getting
Russians
absolutely
ass.
rinsed by some beggars.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Charlie was saying I was explaining to my mom, who asked me how Prigozhin is able to pay so many mercenaries, that most Wagnerites either get 0 or 1 paychecks. Yeah, it's actually easy to pay them because they just die there and you don't have to pay them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, actually, Prigozhin is not. He is a part of Russian regime. He's only trying to show that he is some kind of private military company man, But in fact, he's a part of Russian system. He's a part of Russian government. Don't be fooled by him. He wants. I mean, he wants to show, but all those weapons are given to him by whom? By Russian Ministry of Defense. So he's not some private military company head of that PMC. He is just a part of Russian regime, of Moscovian regime. Let's be correct,
Mhm.
because it would be really awesome if we rename Russia to Moscovia. It's going to be really accurate, and after Russia will fall to pieces, there's going to be Moscovia left and a lot of different countries, because Buryatia is not Moscovia. Tuva or Tiva is not Moscovia. Yakutia is not Moscovia. They are so fucking far from Moscow, and they are
Yeah.
actually have their own peoples there, and they just need to become, independent, free countries, free from Russian regime, from Russian slavery, from the slavery of Muscovites, not Muscovites, yeah, not a, you know, not some Russia.
Yeah.
Because Russia is something that's made up, and you guys will see it in time. Those who, I mean, not you guys exactly, but I know a lot of guys who think that Russia needs to stay whole, and Russia is actually something massive, like great, and also I had a word in my mind, but I forgot it. Sorry, but in time all the world will see. I mean, how couldn't it see already, right? Yeah,
Yep.
it's a terrorist
Exactly.
state, but that it's a made up thing. Yeah, most of the people in the world don't know that yet, but a lot of us do. Okay, sorry that I got distracted. Judgment Day. Hi, Charlie, for the next president. Ukrainian president. Actually, a good idea. Someday, Charlie is actually
Yeah.
getting his education right now. Judgment Day was actually saying steaks and lobster in Seattle. Shit, I'm hungry now. I actually
Yeah,
never
geez.
tried lobster in my life. And
Oh, what?
yeah, man, we don't have lobsters here. It's like a super. Actually, there's a word for that. Let me translate it. Delicacy.
Ah, yes.
It's a delicacy in here. Like
Yeah.
you can go to the restaurant, and it might be cost like I don't know, $50 to me or something like that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. It's
maybe
it's
even
pricey here, but not that bad.
yeah, maybe even $100. I'm not sure. I never tried it, but yeah. So one day I'm gonna be really happy to try it. So yeah, Judgment Day. Call me for a lobster dinner someday, okay? When I'm gonna be able to leave Ukraine, if you wish, of course.
Anish, I have a question for you. If you ask how many Ukrainians killed in this war, what's your point? Like, wouldn't that be? Aren't you saying that Russia's the problem if they're murdering civilians? Like, I don't understand how this backs up you supporting Russia in any way, unless you support the murdering of civilians, in which case you're just an evil human being.
Anish, you actually know nothing about this war if you're saying that you will always stand with Russia and Nazis will be crushed. You actually don't
Because
know it.
yeah, those statements mean the opposite.
Yeah, is Russia is Nazis actually. You're just
Yeah, he's just a troll.
yeah,
It's whatever.
it's just a troll. So when you
That's
get
okay. They
tired,
just need some media literacy there, apparently.
yeah, but it's actually nice to have some trolls in here. So yeah,
Yeah, not bad. Nice to see you.
not bad. It's a good result, you know.
Yeah,
It
means we're
means
getting some
that
reach.
your likes, guys, your likes are working. So please give more likes to the stream. We actually gotta do it more often. I mean, asking for likes, begging for likes, right?
Yeah, exactly. Begging for him.
Because we're beggars here in Ukraine. We're always begging for everything, for likes especially. Azov, yeah, Azov is a heroes of Ukraine, are heroes of Ukraine, and we're proud of them, and they are not Nazis at all. They are nationalist, and nationalist is totally not the same that Nazi. Nationalist is a person who love their country and who will give their life for their country. And
Hmm.
actually, it's just you're just not knowing what you're talking about. You're trying to seem an expert of this topic. Come here to Ukraine. Come here to Ukraine. We actually here in Ukraine we welcome all the nations, and we actually welcome of some Russians who are fighting on our side here in Ukraine. There's a few legions in here in Ukraine, like the Freedom of Russia Legion, who the Russians, the conscious Russians who fighting for Ukraine to defeat terroristic regime of Putin, who like a stinky poo. Anish, what the fuck, said Kissa. Yeah, Charlie, if you think you just want to ban Anish, you can do it because you're the moderator here.
Yeah, up to you.
He's just
He's
a
harmless,
troll.
and I mean, if he wants to
Uh,
do his thing, whatever.
yeah, let's just. I'm gonna read the other messages for now. Basson, I saw your messages. Hi, how you doing? Indian subcontinent, said Basson. Yeah, it's actually a nice term. I didn't know that one. Last one was saying I love how free world don't want to support free Ukraine. Yeah, that Indian subcontinent is the correct word. Middle East is Arabia. Arabia? How do you call it?
Arabia.
Arabia, said
Arabia.
Charlie. Trophy wife was saying I'm okay. More interested in how you're doing. I'm great, thank you. I guess Jet is great too. Super
Yeah,
tired.
I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
But he's good. Yeah, I guess he's living a life at work.
Yeah, exactly.
You,
Yeah,
are you living a life at work, Jet? I
yeah.
mean, when you're working, do you love your work?
Oh man. Um, sometimes, not
Sometimes,
always.
not always.
Yeah.
Would you rather be a famous poet?
Mm, I don't know. I don't know about that because I also don't like attention. Really,
Yeah.
I have a lot of social anxiety, so maybe
That
not.
this
But
is how you become a streamer with me.
yeah, exactly.
um,
uh,
uh-huh. Is it Arabia or Saudi Arabia? Um, it's actually, I guess Arabia is a like Middle East region, and Saudi Arabia is a country, right? Can you
yeah, because
say
it's a
uh,
peninsula. Arabia is a
Arabia?
peninsula, I believe. Which I'm just gonna look it up on a map, so I'm not
Yeah,
talking
please,
out of my
please
ass
do
here.
it.
Yeah, okay. So the Arabian Peninsula houses the Saudi Arabia, Oman, Yemen, Kuwait, southern part of Iraq, and the southern part of Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, and Israel,
Cool, thank you.
and Saudi Arabia. I
And
don't know if I
Saudi
mentioned that,
Arabia,
but
yeah.
yeah, that's
Uh,
the
is
largest one.
Iran one of them? Was it in the list?
Um, no, Iran is across the water, so it's off the peninsula.
Uh-huh.
It is north of the Arabian Peninsula.
So it shouldn't be considered Arabia.
No,
Okay, it suits me.
yeah,
I mean, is it a phrase that's needed to be used here? It suits me.
yeah,
I like it.
yeah. That's
Something
fine.
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it suits you. Yeah.
Charlie was saying, why don't you talk about the 70,000 dead in Mariupol in 3 months? Yeah, yeah. He just don't. Those those trolls who
Yeah,
are
like what about it?
washed,
Like what would
who
you like us to say about it?
who are brainwashed by propaganda, by Russian propaganda. They just see everything in the opposite because everything Russia is doing, it is just blaming Ukraine. In if they commit genocide, they say it's Ukraine is doing it. If they are Nazis, they will blame Ukraine for being Nazis. If they are committing genocide, did I? Was it the first point I made? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just am getting a bit tired. Oh, by the way, Eugene, I'm late today. Hi, man. How you doing? I was actually bragging with Javelin. Guys, by the way, those who didn't tell me if you like the Javelin, the new sticker, the new emoji
Yeah. The new
also.
emoji. Yeah.
Tell me if you like it. Eugene is the creator of this beautiful thingy. And not only this one, and my new logo, he also created, and there are two storks on the logo, guys, on YouTube. Can you check my new logo and tell me, do they look like storks or just like pterodactyls? Maybe, because I have, when it's small, I really look at them like on pterodactyls. I don't see storks there. Jet, can you tell your opinion?
Yeah, 1 second. I was just looking at some other stuff. Can I make this bigger? Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that looks fucking cool. And it does look like storks to
Yeah.
me, but
Well.
I could see people. I mean, it's a silhouette, so you got the whole like Rorschach ink blot problem where people's imaginations are going to define what they see in it, right?
Yeah, that's
So,
the problem of all emojis
yeah, exactly.
and
Silhouettes in general,
logos.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's that Pokemon?
Yeah. Charlie was saying less than 2,000 civilians died in the Donbass between 2014 to 22, most killed by Russians. Yeah, yeah. But world was fooled by Russia, and they mostly didn't know what was happening there, and they were saying that it's not that simple and stuff like that, but it was so fucking simple. all the time, and Russia showed it to the
Oh,
world in 2022, and even after that, half of the world is fooled by Russia and saying that we are Nazis and Russia will be always and India's partner and stuff like that. I mean, India will be Russia's partner. It's
yeah, best
just
buds. As
ridiculous.
if they have any respect for that nation. But
Yeah.
we got a correction here from Basso. Confusion from the difference of geography and linguistics. More people speak Arabic than are Arabs, but Moroccans have different dialect than Libyans, Algerians, Egyptians, Lebanese, Syrians, etc.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that makes sense. People like it's not just the Arabian Peninsula. Then it's obviously their language has spread out from there.
Yeah, I missed a lot of messages, guys. Sorry. That fight with Anish just took so many messages, and I actually
Yeah,
lost some information there. I'm sorry. Cinnamon was saying it's actually bizarre. The comments on USA MSM News videos seems like 80% trolls at times. Yeah, that's crazy. How many trolls are out there?
yep.
What else did I miss? I just want to see some messages from people who are usually inactive. Maybe someone saying hi. T-Bone. I met Azov and met some guys from Donbass Battalion in 2016. I don't know which one we're nationalistic. Great guys. Yeah, yeah, I totally agree to that. I didn't meet any Azov guys in person, but I saw some interviews of theirs, and damn, they are amazing. And those values they're fighting for, that they're standing for, damn, they are the opposite of Nazis. Really, it's such a shame that world, the part of the world thinks that Azov are Nazis because they are
Yeah,
fucking
it's
opposite
crazy.
of Nazis. Yeah, that's crazy. Um, by the way, T Bone, if you're still there, thank you for coming. How are you? And maybe speak more with us. I see you're a bit shy with your one message, or maybe you're not there already anymore. I mean, guys, I see 23 people. Can you please give likes? How many likes do we have right now?
Um,
Charlie.
61.
61. Wow, it's actually a good result. Charlie was boosting up likes on the last stream by saying, guys, can we do a 70 now? And like in 30 minutes, it was 70, and he was saying, can we do 80 now? So, guys, can we do
Yeah,
70,
that's
please?
awesome. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, Charlie's awesome. Okay, I'm not
Charlie
really.
says Anish was destroyed so much he turned his PC off. Oh, he's still here.
Yeah, he's still here. Same guys. Oh my god. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna teach us how to live now. Let's listen.
yeah.
Okay, I'm really patient, and no, I'm not. Col- Colin misbehaving that users trolls is control appropriation of old Viking fairy tales with gnomes, trolls, Valhalla, lots of mead and maybe mjod. Yeah, I think that Scandinavian people call mead mjod, right? Honey, no? And Yggdrasil tree. Yeah, maybe I'm just. T-Bone was saying the guys from Donbass were more patriotic than anyone else. It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. And those guys, I'm actually really proud of Azov battalion. Hey, Kalispera, El Greco, my dear friend. You remember El Greco, who is fighting for Ukraine. El Greco, we have Anish Singh here. He's from India, and he thinks that we are Nazis. He thinks that Russia is amazing, and he spreads Russian propaganda. So meet
Yep.
meet meet one of our first trolls, and we're actually not blocking him. Charlie, why aren't we blocking him? Are we trying to convince him that we're Nazis? Is it possible? Is it even possible? Or you just having fun? by fighting and bonking him, huh?
Yeah, that's not, just get the good bonk once in a while. Anish, do you understand the concept of misplaced faith? Because you keep talking about how you're faithful, but are you? Is there any possibility that maybe your faith is put in the wrong structures?
Yeah, and talking about Azov guys, they were actually, they saved Mariupol in 2014. They fought for it and they took it back from Russians because there was a small period of time, like from 3 weeks to month, that it was captured, occupied by Russians, and then counterattack, counteroffensive on Mariupol was actually committed not only by them, but only by them, I'm not sure, but by Azov volunteers. There weren't even a regiment back then. It was only a small squad, like 100 people or maybe something like that. They liberated Mariupol back then, and Mariupol was grateful to them back then. And Mariupol never wanted them to, them Russians to be there. How are you doing, El Greco? How are you doing, my friend? Russia is not amazing. Are you sure of that?
Oh, good.
Are you sure? It's just perfect. Russian world and Russian peace is something that people long for. They want their cities and towns to be destroyed it, just like
Yeah, burnt to
Zelensky.
the ground.
Yeah, destroyed, and their country invaded. Their wives and daughters raped, and all their houses destroyed and stuff like that. We really all long to that. Can I borrow your Russia troll handbook so I can do some investigating journalism myself? Thank you. Nice one. So I see you guys like to bonk there, right?
Yeah.
Mary was saying stranger danger. He is wrong. Please boot him off chat. Yeah, Charlie, it's enough. Please just ban him already, okay? Because it is, yeah, it's making some people uncomfortable here. Basso was saying confusion from the difference of geography and linguistics. More linguistics, is it a word, or is it was
Linguistics.
what?
Linguistics.
So
Linguistics.
yeah, I know. So it's supposed to be G there, not Q, right? In the
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
Okay, linguistics. I know. It's like linguistics. More people speak Arabic than are Arabs, but it is the same that you read me. Sorry, I missed
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm far left. What do you mean you're far left? I'm a bit
I think
confused. Yeah.
politically, probably. Politically left.
Far left. No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's actually, if I'm not mistaken, oh no, it was Eugene who's a centrist, right? And
Hmm.
yeah, you're far left. Yeah, of course. You're my anarchy guy. I know. I gotta agree with Doc on this one. I'm having too much fun. No. Said Doc. I have to agree with Doc on this one. It's funny. Renee Russell, hello
Uh,
from Australia. Love and support. Glory to Ukraine. Glory to heroes. Yes, glory to Ukraine. Renele. Renele. I read it like Rene at first, but it's Renele. And nice to meet you. And you guys who haven't done it yet, please give this stream a like. This will help to get us more trolls. It's actually a liberation. Yeah, see, a person named Liberation that I missed actually, then you don't know what you're talking about. And now, because it means nothing. Liberation, hi. How you doing? Tell us about yourself, please. Judgment Day. I think Putin should sleep with one eye open or have his head on a swivel. Only because we dealt with Hitler, Saddam Hussein, and Osama bin Laden, and he could very well be next. World's most wanted Putin. Yeah, he could, but he probably won't be next for some years if he won't be killed by his own society or maybe by his own elites when they will think that it's enough of this genocide. But you know why Putin is alive after a year of this full scale invasion, because their people, Russian people, actually support him. They fully support him.
Hmm.
They want this genocide. They are having pleasure seeing Ukrainians dying here. Seeing this genocide makes them, brings them euphoria, brings them huge pleasure and satisfaction. This is why, you know, it's not that simple. It's not just Putin. It's a society behind him. It's 140 million people behind them. Maybe not all of them. Like maybe, yeah, actually half of those 1,040,000 people, 40 million, sorry, 40 million people, 1,040,000. Did I just say that? 140
Yeah,
million. Yeah.
140 million is what you mean.
Yeah,
I
I
knew
was
what you
just,
meant.
yeah, I know probably most of the people knew, but you know,
Yeah, good to
so
correct. Yeah,
good to correct. And yeah, I was saying that that guy is actually supported by his people. They're mostly brainwashed by propaganda. Maybe half of them aren't fully
yeah,
supporting him. Maybe half of them just don't care. Because yeah, a lot of them don't care about it at all. Their mostly common phrase is, "I'm not interested in politics. We are small
yeah.
people. We don't know anything. Once I'll bring you more internet interviews, sorry, dubbed interviews, you will know more about that, about them always
Hmm.
saying that they are small people, they cannot influence their government, because yeah, it's a tyranny. They live in tyranny. They don't know what freedom is, freedom of speech, freedom of vote. They say that they don't go vote in because it's useless, and they will just you know make no difference. So that's it.
Hmm.
That's how Russians are. And those who've been just sent as meat to the front line, as a human meat, as a cannon fodder, they're just seeing it by themselves. But for most of them, it's already too late, because, like, I think 70 to 80% of them are instantly dying there on the front line in the first days.
Hmm.
Liberation, well, you have some weight. Russia is getting messed up. Yeah, I'm really glad to witness that. Liberation was saying, "Hey guys, just having a reality check with one of the clowns in here. Thank you for that." Charlie, Russians are true to their word. Yeah, it's really, really idiotic statement. Uh, I see Nenejuma or Neneyuma was just saying, well, yeah, was just laughing out loud of Anish's statement. Well, that's actually maybe a good, good something new in the chat, to having a troll and having people having fun reading the troll. Maybe
Yeah, exactly. It's
it's a
hilarious.
new funny experience. Liberation. Yeah, you know what Russian liberation looks like. Okay, let's get to the news. I know you have to go really soon, but it was hour and a
Yeah, I do
half, and
definitely.
we didn't get any news.
We didn't do any news.
I,
On the bright side, I should be able to listen to the rest of the stream while I'm working or while I'm on
yeah.
my way
Oh,
when I get there.
nice.
So
Nice.
yeah, so at
So
least I'll be caught up. But I do gotta go in a couple minutes here.
so let's not talk about the news again. Okay. Okay. Let's talk.
Uh,
Let's talk some news. Well, actually, guys, I think that. Having this conversation with you, having the communication is more important than news. So we still talk about Ukraine, we still talk about the stuff. We talk about Russian propaganda and fighting the troll here. It's actually, it is important. And it's even more important than bringing you the news.
yeah,
Can you agree?
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, no, for sure. And I just did a little bit of background research, being that I work in network security, and it's not actually like a Russian troll or anything. This person is from the Middle East.
Yeah.
So it is actually just a lack of media literacy going on here.
Yeah, it's actually a work of Russian propaganda. It's
Yeah, exactly. So it's definitely working because this person is located in the Middle East. I'm not going to say where, obviously, because that's fucking rude. But
yeah. Okay. Thank you. But
yeah,
it's okay. It's okay that people are coming here and saying this stuff because this stuff needed to be counter argumented, and it's needed to
oh, for sure.
be yeah, it's needed to be seen, it's needed to be noticed, and it's needed to be recognized that it exists. We just cannot. Yeah, we must face the truth how it is. We must face the situation and just fight it. We just need
Yeah,
to do the counter propaganda. I see that Mary said that Charlie finally booted him. Okay, guys, I see 28 people. Can you please give this stream a like? It will help to get more trolls. We need them. We need to fight them.
yeah, we need them.
We need them. We have. I see 66. How much do you see? How many?
67.
67. Wow.
67.
Nice. Plus one
Yeah.
like. It works. It works. Can we get 70?
It works.
Can we get 70? Let's do an
Come on,
auction.
3 more.
Let's do an auction. Can we get 70? 71?
Do I see
72?
70?
Yeah. Oh, remember those cowboys who are 70, 70, 75, 71, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Those guys.
I don't know how they do that, to be honest.
They're crazy rappers. Best rappers in the world. Oh, okay. Okay, news.
Alrighty.
News.
Okay, I should actually go.
Okay,
I'm going
okay,
to
then
be late.
then just get the earbud into your ear and
Yeah, exactly.
listen
Yeah, for
to
sure.
the news.
I will listen to the rest of the stream, and hopefully, if I can, I'll pop into the chat and stuff if I can. But
Okay,
that's
good
TBC,
shit.
So
Love you, man. You're the
Okay.
best.
love you guys. Slava Ukraini.
Heroям Slava. You gave me the pleasure of being my co-host today. I'm really grateful to you.
Of
I'm
course.
grateful for
Yeah.
your donation,
Grateful
man.
to be here,
Yeah,
and grateful for everybody in the chat. Grateful for everybody who joins us.
yeah.
And
Let's.
I will be seeing you guys next week, and enjoy the rest of the stream.
Thank you. I wish you a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Talk to you guys soon. Love you all.
Bye, man. Love
Peace
you.
out.
Okay, so it's only me and you guys. Let's kick some ass. Jet is amazing. I love him. I'm grateful to him for supporting me for this co-host. He actually supported me since day one of Full Scale Invasion, and he's always here by my side. Hey, ich bin. Glad to see you. Good morning. Aren't you in Germany? It shouldn't be morning for you, right? Your military was literally a mess in 2016. The experience was trash. Now they're skilled warriors. Yeah, you're right, T-Bone. By the way, T-Bone, please tell me where are you from? I'm really curious. Okay. Bye, Jet. See you soon. Morning. Yeah, you're saying good morning because most of people here are from US and Canada, probably, right? Ich bin. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. for you. I know, because it's 9 p.m. for me. Okay, guys. So let's get to the news. I just need to switch some scenes in here. Wait for me. And I need to add some elements to the scenes. Maybe not yet. Yeah, it's still Stinger in here, but you can, yeah, you can. Let it be Stinger. So me plus screen, yeah, it's gonna be Stinger today. We just need to add a bar for our fundraiser here. Just a second. I know where to take it. So we can stay updated. Yep, we just need to move it a bit in here. Yeah, guys, we gathered. Oh, I see some more. Is some 200 hryvnias donation. We raised 11% already, so it's plus 2%. Thanks to us. This is amazing. We're raising money for the pickup truck for guys from 67's brigade, and And what? And we raised 3,000 and a half hryvnias today. 3,000 and a half, no, 3,500, yeah, hryvnias today. Thank you so much for everyone who donated, and those who want to donate. Charlie will send my PayPal here to the chat, and you can send them to my PayPal, and I will redirect it right now, right here on the stream in front of your eyes. Everything is transparent. So if you guys want to help me with this razor for our army, for the guys to get the vehicle, I will be really grateful to you. Oh no, I have to go, says Doc in Paradise. It's noon already, stupid daylight savings time. Damn it. Bye, my friends. Fun stream today. See you next week. Thank you, Doc. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. And yeah, see you next time. See you next week. One of these days to Nazi Brigade? Yeah, of course. We Ukrainians are Nazi, another troll in here, but actually to Defenders Brigade, to Brigade of, our country defenders, and you guys, you trolls, can fuck off. Yeah. Because here we have heroes and not Nazis like Russians. Bye, Doc. See you next week. UK here, Liberation, awesome. UK is just one of the best friends and partners and supporters. We're really grateful to UK. We actually gotta get some people from Poland to the stream. I'm not sure why we don't have any people from Poland here on the stream. And yeah, and I don't know. We gotta get some Polish people here. Charlie, please send the PayPal for people who want to donate. And yeah, we still can raise some money today. It's not over, right? We can still send in even $1 really can help, guys. By the way, we lost some people once I started talking about the fundraiser, but it's okay. It always works like this. Okay, my face. Why don't you need my face? You gotta see the news. Let's see the news. So, yeah, actually, Russian liberals who are, trying to how do you call it? Actually, excuse? No, excuse is something different. I have a word in my mind that I need to translate. Just a second. Justify. Yeah, they're trying to justify Russians and saying that that Russians are not, not the ones to blame. It's only Putin. It's Putin's army. It's not Russian army. Yeah, Putin's army is committed genocide. Putin's army and Putin's people, not Russians, are doing all that, and we, convince. Yeah, trying to convince us, and yeah, I wanted to say justify. They are. You know what? There's T-Bone. You asked how do I donate? Yeah, actually, hey, Anish wasn't banned, by the way, by Charlie. Rick, I'm on my phone, so I can't really send the link. I'm not at home. Yeah, I'm gonna send the link. It's actually my, PayPal mail. It's a mail. You just paste the mail there. Just a sec. Let me. Or I actually have created the link on Streamlabs and connected my PayPal to it, but you better send it directly to PayPal, not by the link. Just a second. I'm gonna type you the. Type you my mail. Oh, you see it. Gotta do it manually. I like to just click. Okay. So you found the link, the Streamlabs link, right? T-Bone. So just let me know so I know that that link works, because the previous link, which was created through PayPal, didn't work, and it was a bit frustrating because people tried to send money and we couldn't receive any, and we couldn't raise any money on that stream. Okay, what else? To the news? Guys, what about the news? Will we see some already? Timeout is always more funny than Bennett. Oh, you timed them out. I seen a funny meme about Putin the other day. Putin turned the 8-year symbol into the Tsar forever symbol. Oh yeah, yeah. You know that 8 years bombing Donbass, right? Bombing Donbass. Yeah, he's actually Tsar. They're king, and they are slaves of the king. So it's just like a feudal system there in Russia. They are no different from 18th century. What do you think of the Sky Ranger from Rain Metal that is going to Ukraine? It's basically a mini Mantis. Mantis is for planes and stuff, and Sky Ranger is for drones and anti-person gun. Yeah, I know what you're. It's like a machine gun, heavy machine gun that shoots pretty fast and moves really fast and targeting those drones pretty fast. I think it's good, but it's not Wunderwaffe. You know, it's definitely not. It's just one weapon to work against drones. It's just one of those. How do you call them? Just one type of weapon. Yeah. Okay. Have Judgment Day said, "Have I'm gonna get off my computer. You two keep up the great work. I gave you a thumbs up, and I'll join your channel. Thank you, thank you, guys. Actually, those who didn't know, you probably know, but I have a Patreon, and if you think to support me on Patreon someday, Rick the Ukrainian, feel free. You'll get some bonuses for that, and it can actually help me grow this channel and to do more dubbing, to work more on dubbing and on not on my job because I have just a regular job. And this is why I cannot dub as much as I want. And if I'll have enough patrons to live for this, for just on patronage money, then I will be able to work on dubbing, and I'll be able to bring you dubs like every 2 weeks, maybe even every 1 week or every week. Yeah, so anything is possible. So we just have to hope, and we just have to work hard and work more. But enough with that. We gotta get to the news. Okay, so let me try to do that brief like blitz thing with the news. Well, maybe he will behave this time and ask different questions. I'm not sure. Paul, Mr. Bombastic, semi-fantastic. Boomin' Donbass, bombin', brings an old song to my mind. It had lyrics about something bombastic. Yeah, I remember that song. I know that it was in the 90s, right? So, guys, what happened this week? We've been talking about the hero of Ukraine and how it was pretty. It was a hard day. It was really hard, dark day for Ukrainians. So, this is a Russian propagandist that was shot like 2 months ago, if I'm not mistaken. And what else? That day, I mean, it was March 7th. I guess it was Tuesday. Our armed forces exterminated 1,060 Russian soldiers. So it's a huge number. A lot of them dying there on the front line because their army don't care about them. It's actually better for their army that they will die. There's going to be less problems for them. Sorry. Please, your thoughts on making this war as NATO versus Russia. Actually, this war is Russia against everyone. It actually is. Russia is attacking all the countries in the world. Russia thinks everyone as an enemy. So yeah, it's actually NATO versus Russia, but Russia is an aggressor in this case. The drone into the tank hatch was great. Yeah, I'm glad that you liked it. Yeah, it's FPV drones. They are working. We have a lot of videos in Telegram channels lately. Especially Sternenko brings a lot of them. And as you can see, Battalion K2 is using them pretty often. Like, I mean, those drones, those FPV drones, they are actually a racer drones. They are super fast and it's actually crazy hard to shoot the drone when it's moving on such a speed to you. So most of those Russians who are being hit by those drones are doomed because they use that RPG rocket, and most of them are just being fried. I think he gets paid per post. Yeah, he probably is. So you just gotta ban him from channel so he cannot earn money. You know. Did anyone hear? Did they keep them from surrounding that region? What region are you talking about, guys? Donbass? Or what? Mary, can you please specify? Maybe I missed some messages. And the Leopard 2 from Portuguese and Germany are going to Ukraine this month. Yeah, they are. This is great. And getting back to the Blitz news, you saw the video, and actually there's a slow motion. Have you seen it? It hit the tankman head. It's crazy. It's crazy how accurate it can be. But for that, you gotta be a pretty good pilot, I would say. And playing video games helps. If you're pretty good in video games, you can become a great drone operator and you can come to Ukraine's front line and help us fight Russia. Think about that, guys. If any of you are good gamers here, you can always volunteer to help us with those drones, you know. Am I recruiting right now? Is it legal? I can't think of the name. Name of the region, you mean? Okay. But maybe guys will help you. Richard, I think he gets paid. Yeah, it was you who said that. Sorry that I missed who said that. Okay. Get back to the news. Rick, come on, don't do it. Oh, so it's Russian Olha Kalinina, who was actually having she was frustrated that our soldiers' execution was committed by so many bullets. She was saying that you know they needed to waste more bullets. So Russians are pretty happy when our people are executed. They have fun, they are happy, and they just regret that there were too many bullets wasted. Yep. I switched to Sternenko, and it's actually not my saved messages, not my saved posts. So yeah, we were watching a different tab. Okay, guys, Georgia. You know what happened? What was happening this week in Georgia? People were fighting for their freedom against Russia. Revolution started, like kind of not really a revolution yet, but protests against pro-Russian government who wanted to make the law against, how they call them, foreign agents, which is actually a totalitarianistic law which was implemented in Russia around 10 years ago, and it was actually taken a lot of human rights from Russians, and it was actually repressing those who didn't agree with the regime. These are the Russian values that Anish thinks are so great. But I'm hoping we will take about some explains trolls on his last video too. You mean you're watching his channel? Okay. The big demonstrations. Yeah, this was awesome. What was happening in Georgia, it was really inspiring. It looked really alike with Revolution of Dignity in Ukraine in 2013-14. This was inspiring because Georgia is currently, under pro-Russian government, just like we were in 2013 under Yanukovych, and they need to fight for their freedom. Unfortunately, those policemen were using force since day one of the protests, and and they were injuring some people. They were using gas. They were using those sprays, those spice sprays, and it was all like pretty messy. But yeah, any pro-Russian government is like that. But anyway, the protesters succeed. It was just the first step that that law wasn't taken, not taken. How do you call it? Wasn't voted for, and yeah, guys, help me with the word here. Actually, I'm gonna check PayPal. Maybe some donations came in. Sorry for this silence. No new donations. Okay. So people were actually, yeah, and they were screaming, Putin, huilo. Yeah, you all know what that means. On this video, yeah, they're saying "Русский корабль, иди нахуй." They were scanning Putin huilo, and Georgian people really stand with Ukraine, unlike Georgian government. Rejected? Yeah, the law was rejected. Thank you, Charlie. Honestly, that's a problem bigger than Russia, but that's another conversation, said many. Cattle are just used to being cattle. Yeah. Goes without saying that orcs do not have human right. Why is another thing. Yeah. Wasn't voted though. Yeah, thankfully. Ich bin Russia already invaded Georgia before that. Yeah, in 2008. Yeah. Similar to the 2014. And it's actually were two invasions. They invaded Georgia two times, just like Ukraine in 2014. They took Abkhazia first, and after that they took let me remember. What is the name of the second region there in Georgia that Russians occupied? Yeah, Georgia stands up against repression. I know, but I mean the Maidan revolution. Got it. Is nahui and huilo same word in different form? Yeah, it's actually hui is a like fuck, but it's a dick. It means a dick, yeah. And when you say huilo, it's like a dickhead. So Putin is a dickhead. When we're saying huilo, we're calling Putin dickhead. And you said also, just a second, nahui is a direction. Yeah, so go to the dick, something like that. South Ossetia. Thank you, Greco. How are you doing, by the way? You haven't answered to me. Maybe you're working currently and cannot just type much, right? I'm really curious how you're doing, bro. Nagorno-Karabakh. No, that one is between Azerbaijan and Armenia, Nagorno-Karabakh. And that, yeah, South Ossetia is actually, in Russian it's called Yuzhna Ossetia, and in Ukrainian it's Pivdenna Ossetia, if I'm not mistaken. Basalt, that region is in Armenia, Azerbaijan. Yeah, that's the same. I said. Well, why that? Okay, let's watch some more videos. This one was super inspiring. When Georgian woman was waving a European Union flag, and those policemen were just the shooting the crowd with how do you call this, hydrant, those anti-fire hydrant. Look at this. This is crazy. They are brutal. They just want to injure that woman. They are ruthless. They are, yeah. This is not a human way to deal with protesters at all. Because yeah, they are free people. And look at this. People started gathering around this woman. They started holding her, and the the people hugging her. The number of people is growing, and people united. This is so fucking symbolic. This is inspiring. This is something that makes me think that people of Georgia won't be defeated by their fascist government. Look at this. This government is not good for Georgia. But people united. Look at this. This is something that I was really happy to see. And look at this. Woman just came close to people, just yelling at them. What are you doing? And they are spraying that spicy spray into her face. This is fucking ridiculous. This is not a human behavior. This is savage. And this famous photo was taken that day. Fuck Russia. This is something I actually put with Eugen. We put it on the thumbnail today. And so you can see it on the thumbnail of the stream today. I actually received a donation. Let me check. Let me see who that was. Paul, thank you. Thank you for donation. I'm gonna redirect it right now. So fuck Russia, guys. Really. Water cannon, thank you. Riot hoses. Hoses? Riot hoses, water cannon. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna know now. High pressure water cannon, or fire hydrant. Yes. Oh my god, I love that video. It made me cry. How much they helped her stand up. Yeah, it's actually probably made me cry when I first saw it. I'm actually, easily touched, and I'm pretty sensitive guy, so I mostly cry from all videos like this one. So I've probably shed a single sorry tear, maybe a couple of them. Amazing people. Yeah, Maidan MK2. Pepper spray. Pepper spray. Thank you. Georgian fighter also smashed Russian fighter last night. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. NFC. No, not NFC. How do you call that fighting tournament? Not NFC, because NFC is a technology to pay without, how do you call it? Wirelessly pay? Georgian, yeah. And we call it pepper spray, not spicy spray. It's funny how I told it. Fuck Putin is also a common phrase, yeah. But pepper spray is very spicy, right? Yeah, it is. It is spicy. So UFC, yeah. It's not NFC, it's UFC, right? Yeah, so he punched that Russian in the face. It was amazing to see. Peter called him and a zero, and then got dominated for 5 rounds. Yeah, I never watch fighting tournaments because I'm a sensitive person, and I don't like to see people punching their faces. I mean, each other's faces. So it's not my kind of sport. Actually, any sport is not my kind. I'm not a sports guy. Wow, did you see it? It just changed for 30,000. Someone donated a huge sum there, and it wasn't me, and I guess it was someone from Ukraine, but I'm not sure, guys. If some of you donated around 10,000 just now to that razor, please tell it to me. I really want to thank you. This was crazy. Yeah, did you guys just see it? It became it became 30,468. Boxing tournament. Good. Yeah. Doing well, actually. I'm waiting for start of the training program in my new unit. Yeah, by the way, Greco, my friend, can I tell the guys what unit are you moving in? Is it not a secret by because I'm really proud of you moving to that unit, and yeah, I really uh, yeah, I really like your choice. This is this is brave. You're a true Ukrainian, man. You're brave. Uh, I admire you, my man, and I'm really happy that I need to, yeah, redirect Paul Davidson's donation right now. Hey, why can't I type anything here? Yeah, it's 571. Let me tell you how much it's gonna be in hryvnias. Just a second. Oh, someone else just sent a donation. Another one. Wow. But let's deal with this one. It was 571. Let me transfer it to my card. 571 in hryvnias, it's gonna be 209. Amazing. Thank you. Now I'm adding it to the jar. 209 more hryvnias. One step closer to that goal, you know? You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all the donations. I'm gonna add a comment that it is from Paul and Davidson. Yeah. Let the guys know who's supporting them. Now I'm gonna always add comments. Sorry that I didn't do it before. It's really important for now to see your names, guys. Yeah, you see the sum added, so it's 677. Donation is sent. Uh, Okay, I missed some messages. My father likes to watch the kickboxing fights, and he's 80 years old. Yeah, that's probably he was a fan since he was a young man, probably, right? Maybe even a kid. Chess is sport, non-violent usually. Yeah, I actually am too dumb for chess. Well, I'm not a dumb person. I'm a pretty smart guy, but um, you know, I am. Yeah, I never liked chess, to be honest. El Greco, you're the man. Hope the new duty station treats you well. Said Mushroom Manny. Yeah, I really am giving a plus to that. Basson, that's a very smart game. You need to use a lot of brain powers for chess. Yeah, my brain power, I'm actually my brain is good, but it's built different. It's not that scheming one like the one that can make constructions step by step, make some hard constructions. It usually is like lined up and simple, but it's working good, I must say. Okay, guys, what else? I wanted to first of all, I wanted to show you some other videos from Georgia. People were making some barricades and getting rid of the barricades around Parliament. Look at this. They were just, yeah, moving them with their bare hands. People, when they're united, they are just undefeatable. Some Molotov cocktails were thrown that day, and yeah, it got pretty violent. And I like how people well, actually, people of Georgia always been pretty brave and pretty strong to me. I known them like such people, and a lot. We have a Georgian Legion here in Ukraine fighting for our freedom, helping us to defeat Russians, and it is really, yeah, it's really encouraging how those people are brave and freedom loving. Hey, Cinnamon, you're back to the chat. Mary, it's my favorite too. I'm only 52. Yeah, that's cool. Um, Richard, I would like to see Klitschko in the ring with Putin. I would pay huge amounts to watch that. Oh my god, this will never happen. I don't know, unfortunately or not, but Putin doesn't deserve to fight in the ring. He deserves to sit in a prison, and he deserves a lot of tortures. That is not a someone who deserves the person who committed so many acts of genocide, who is dedicated to destroy people of Ukraine, who under his command so many war crimes were committed, and it is not. Yeah, this person doesn't deserve, even doesn't deserve to die. Maybe I sound cruel, but you know what I mean. I guess you can relate to this, right? Trophy Wife says oppression always leads to uprising. Yeah, that's good. That's good how it works. So, but in Russia, you see how much oppression they've experienced, and they still don't rise up against Putin and against his regime. By the way, El Greco said that we should keep it in secret. Okay, El Greco, it's gonna be a secret. Thank you for replying to me. What else did I miss, guys? I agree, but sometimes the losing player loses its temper too. You were planning to marry? Yeah, for the chess. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I hit the mic. It was probably loud, right? Um, okay, okay. I gotta redirect the donation from PayPal. Let's see whose this donation was from. This was a general donation from Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Now I know who you are. $25 from Kevin. Redirecting it to the jar. No, first to my card, and then I need to redirect it to the jar. And actually, yeah, just a second. $25. Thank you for your generosity. You're donating on every stream, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate every donation, but you guys who donate every stream, you're just, wow. You really, touch me with your consistency in support of Ukraine and in support of this channel. And in support of our army, because it all goes to our army, it all goes to support of our victory, and it brings our victory closer. Yeah, Charlie just thanked everyone for donations, joined me in these thanks. So it's going to be 914 hryvnias. Let's transfer it. Just a sec. It's going to be from Kevin. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Thank you guys. You're the best. So it's 31,591. Wow. Thank you guys. This is amazing. By the way, T-Bone? T-Bone, are you there? Can you tell me if that link worked for you, or you just didn't donate? Because you went there for the link, and I didn't see a donation from you, so you probably wasn't able to use that link. Maybe it's not working. Tell me if you're there. Okay, Basso was saying one problem with wooden chess pieces is that most dogs like to chew those. Smell of human fingers, making plain stickers than with glass, ceramic, plastic pieces. Wow, I actually didn't know that. Sitting in a stolen from Bucha or elsewhere in Ukraine toilet, see certain unpaired socks to washing machines stolen from Mariupol, and the washing without electricity and water. Yeah, Russians are like that. Would be a suitable punishment for many orcs, even if they have not committed murders. Uh, I think when Russia doesn't have nuclear weapons, then the Western allies would stay in Ukraine right now. Yeah, yeah, that's one of the preventions that Russians use. Toilet works somewhat without water, but it's not very pretty business anymore after a certain limit. Yeah, and it's always so damn stinky. Do you know Slivki show? I heard something about the show, but never watched it. Kissa, I bet no Biolan composting toilets have been stolen from Ukraine. Yeah, you're right. I bet they weren't. Sorry for me making noises like Putin. These, you know, Russification, Rushistification. Yeah, I know that Russification we say here in Ukraine, but maybe it's a Russification. Who knows? That isn't a punishment. I get stuck match socks all the time. Two languages of the local Greeks used in Ukraine, Rumeku and Urum, are dead now. Interesting. I didn't know that, man. Actually, yeah, El Greco is our Greek expert. I've told you that he's an ethnic Greek, and he knows Greek language. He actually uh, learns it. Yeah, man, are you still learning it, or you know it already fully? But I know that did you know it from your childhood? These mental images bought these toilets, man. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm a bit confused, but I'm not gonna get deep into that, okay? What? Yeah, amazing news. This week, 130 Ukrainian soldiers were freed, were exchanged for Russians, and came back from Russian captivity. These are amazing news. I'm always so happy to see soldiers are getting back. They went through hell there in Russian captivity. It's just a nightmare there. We've heard a lot of stories. You probably guys already heard what Russian captivity is, and seeing these people, really happy. It really makes me cry when I watch these videos for the first time, especially when they're calling their, uh, yeah, their people and crying, and it's really hard to hold tears when you see them calling their families for the first time in a year sometimes. 130 people came back to Ukraine. This is heartwarming. Four of them were women this time. It's actually even harder for women to be there in Russian captivity. Much harder. Slava Ukraini said Ukraine, fuck Putin. Slava Ukraini. Героям слава, I mean. um, okay, take a teaspoon full of honey to ease your throat if you have no suitable pastilities for like Stefan or strepsils. I actually have strepsils. I maybe gotta go take it. And I actually gotta pee for an hour already, so maybe you guys wait for me for 2 minutes and I'll be back. What are you saying? Slivki Show is a very big YouTuber from Ukraine with like life hacks and stuff like that. And he has, as I know, has donated stuff like an ambulance, etc. etc. By the way, Mariupol was founded by Greeks from Crimea. Yeah, by the way, it's actually a good point. Greeks from Crimea went to Mariupol through Azov Sea. I think I knew that. But awesome, thank you that you told me that. Interesting facts about Greeks of Ukraine provided to you by El Greco, my amazing friend. Love him. And this YouTuber has like 24 million subscribers on all his channels. This is fucking crazy. Yeah, who knows? Maybe someday. У сусіда є бавовна, і я радію так, каже Mushroom Manny. Said Mushroom Manny. Yeah, our neighbors have bavovna, and we're happy. This is translated like that. Thank you for Ukrainian language, Manny, Calvin. Awesome, and thank you for the donation once again. Okay, guys, you didn't tell me that you let me go pee and go take something from my throat, but I'll do it anyway. Okay. So just 2 minute break. Don't go anyway. And I see some new people joining just a few minutes ago or a few seconds ago. Please give this stream a like. We really have, a great time raising money for Ukrainian army and just discussing the news or just having a chat here. Yeah, we have a great community here. You cannot disagree with that, right, guys? I'll be fast. Okay, dropped it. I'm back. I see we lost some people while I was gone. Damn, it's cold in here. It's much warmer there. Oh, we actually have snow outside. So it's understandable why it is so cold. Okay, what did I miss? Do you know the company Nestle? Yeah, they're working with Russia, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. Nestle is genuinely a bad company. What did they do now? If you want to talk about Nazis, then let's talk Nestle. Yeah, you're right. Last time Rick went for a break, a troll posted. See what happens this week. What religion specifically, Greco? You were talking about religion? Oh, by the way, Mariupol. Uh huh. Yeah, no. Religion. You mean the religion of Greco? Cool hoodie? Oh, thank you. Yeah, actually, it is pretty cheap. It's Ukrainian made. Of course, Ukrainian made. Um, yeah, it was a discount, like 50%, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just kind of $15 or maybe 17. Super cheap. Not a bad quality, by the way, just a middle one, but yeah, it's super awesome flag, like super thin flag, Ukrainian flag. I really like this idea. And thank you for the compliment, bro. I will call you bro too, okay? Are you okay with that? Bro. Okay, what else I miss? By the way, do you hear me, like moving the strepsils around my mouth? Is it heard by the mic? I mean, Greek Orthodox, yeah. I have heard something very poor about the chocolate company yesterday that I wouldn't even repeat. Oh, Mushroom Many, I was wondering if he know this company because Nestle is supporting the regime, Belarus and Russia. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Nestle is a type of company like Bayer. They see dollars above everything else. Yeah, there is no morale for such companies. They see just profits. They need just profits. They understand just profits. They don't have any values. That they don't have any um, morale. Again, they just think about money. Nestle big dollars bought Poland Spring, water company where I live, running like a camp. What Milky Wars support works? Milky Mars, not Wars. But how do you like the new name of Milky Ways? Or Milky Way? Milky Way, not Ways. Uh, Milky Wars. Hmm? That are the points in the German Wikipedia article about Nestle. 5. Criticism. 5.1 baby food, 5.2 genetic engineering, child labor, human trafficking, and forced labor. It's a typical corporation. Just a typical one. What brand? Brand is called Streetwear. I can. Oh, you can actually. Maybe I will show you here right now. No, not street food. Ukrainian site. Yeah, Com.ua. This one. So a little advertisement for this site for this company. Yeah, see, there's a different color, like a military style with such a flag, or this one. Yeah, it's still 600 hryvnias, so I really recommend. It's more than it's 56% discount, so pretty awesome hoodie. I recommend you, bro. And guys, if they have international shipment, I recommend you to visit uh, them too. Maybe you'll get some hoodie there or something else. They have trousers. They have I think jackets and stuff like that. But enough with. They didn't pay me, by the way. It just my voluntarily um how do you call it, advertisement. Yeah. Do you guys talk about the war and the political situation of the world with your family and loved ones all the time? All the time. In my family, we talk about it all the time, especially with my wife and with the friends. Of course, we're really involved in it, and we're really, you know, most of the conscious Ukrainians only talk about that with their families. Um, Greco was saying religion was a way to keep your identity, I guess. Interesting. The message was not good in the YouTube chat. Oh, I sent it to the Discord chat. Okay. Only normal men love. Yeah, bro. Now it was fine. Can't hear any smacking. Thank you. Wow, I said It's just strepsils. It's really hard to talk. Yeah, when I have it in my mouth. I hear you. Greco was just curious if that was the specific religion of that time. Uh huh. Now I get your answer. Yeah, for sure, said Greco. Have you ran into situations where your opinions differ? If so, how do you handle this situation in a constructive manner? So, yeah, actually, when we have, I'm lucky. I'm lucky that, oh, no, actually, I have an example. My grandma, she lives in Makivka in occupation right now. But she's not brainwashed. She really understands what's happening. She really understands who's the aggressor here. But she has a brainwashed brother, and that brother stopped, talking with her just because she told him that it is not okay to yell at some random people if they show their Ukrainian position. Can you imagine? These days in Makivka, some people still show their Ukrainian position, show their disagreement with Russians right now in Makivka, and it's really dangerous for them. They can be literally killed for that, but they still disagree with some Rushists. And I'm so proud that Um, yeah, I really pray for my grandma too, though I don't believe in God, but I believe in universe balance, and I pray to that. And yeah, so when I speak to my grandma about the war and about the situation that she's in and that we're all in, she usually tries to avoid this topic, but sometimes, yeah, I actually am lucky not to have any disagreements with my family. They all support, and I don't speak to that brother of hers because yeah, he's dead to me because he's a Russian. I'm sure that I don't know how can we even sit on one table after the deoccupation when I'll come to Makivka. I'm not sure. What should I do with that asshole? Of course, he's partially not um, the one to blame for that because he was brainwashed by propaganda. But no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't like how do you, the word? Uh, it's not what? Sorry, I lost my there. He's responsible. Anyway, even if he's brainwashed by propaganda, he's still responsible for that. He can go to a dick, yeah. He can go nahui. Yes, exactly. Send him to Siberia. It's actually another good thought. He can just gather his things and go to Russia, to his amazing Russian world, the one he longed for. He can just leave Ukraine if he loves Russia so much. This is actually a great idea, and I wish that for all Russian peace lovers and Russian world lovers, they all just need to go fuck to Russia. Go the fuck to Russia. Okay. Let's see what we have there. Someone else donated, not to me, but just directly to the jar. Oh, and maybe to me also. Yeah, I just received another donation. Amazing. But someone donated directly to the jar. Wow. Timothy sent another $50. Timothy, You're a legend. Thank you so much for this generous donation. It's your second donation for today. What are you doing? But please don't stop. Thank you so much. I'm really touched by your support. You're amazing. Roman just dropped a video of Bakhmut, Fortress Bakhmut. Slava Ukraini. Героям слава. Last one. Oh, immediately? I agree, Baso. Baso, okay, I missed some messages. Baso, I disagree. That is the basis of any debate. What you do with the aggression is what matters. Yeah. I think it is 100% human to respond with aggression to something you perceive as going against what you believe. Then I missed Baso's messages. People who become aggressive when someone has OP. Uh, what OP in this case mean? I know that it is overpowered, right? Uh, Inians, Inians that differ from theirs are outright stupid. It's actually hard for me to understand this sentence. That's okay, Rick. I pray for everyone. Okay, last one. What we are taught. Mhm. I hope your gran will be okay. Thank you, Paul. I really hope for that too, because she actually hears shelling every day because Russians are shooting pretty close. Well, they are shooting from Makiivka's civilian blocks. Makiivka is really close to Avdiivka. We can actually look on the map and see how my hometown is really close to Avdiivka, which is being, stormed every day. So it's only, you see Makiivka here. I lived here all my childhood. I actually lived here until my 27 or 28. So I spent most of my life here in Makiivka. And I really want to come back there someday. I really want this to be Ukraine. It is actually always have been Ukraine and always will be Ukraine, but officially, not occupied, um, not under Russian, damn Russian world. So Makivka is really close to Avdiivka. You see, Avdiivka here is being stormed all the time, and it is really close. Let's measure how many kilometers. It's only 15 kilometers. So the artillery range is about 10 to 15 kilometers. I mean, the regular howitzers the Russians have, and it is can be actually they put them here in Makiivka and shell Avdiivka from it. So my grandma constantly hearing. How do you say it correctly? She constantly hears not explosions, but in the outcoming shelling, like shots. Yeah, shots of those howitzers and of rocket systems. So she lives in a constant. Yeah, it's great that it is not shelling because Ukrainians are not shelling Makiivka and Donetsk, though Russians claim that we do. We don't need this. We only hit Russian military facilities, objects. Yeah, and yeah, so it's really hard for her psychologically, morally, to stay there in Makiivka, but it's her hometown. She spent all her life there. She really wants to stay home, and she says that there's no better place than home. Yeah, there's no place like home. So it is, yeah, it's sad that my grandmother is there, and it's really sad that she has to go through all of this. But it's her choice, and unfortunately, yeah, we cannot prove her, not prove her. Just let me translate the word. What we cannot do. Convince, yeah, we cannot convince her, bring her over. Uh, we cannot convince her to get out of there. So yeah, she's in danger. She launches. Yeah, thank you, Paul. She's hearing the sound of launches all the time. Okay, I missed messages. Oh, immediately I agree, Basel. Uh, and I missed the message from Basal. I was referring to physical aggression, not aggressive speech. He wasn't physically aggressive. Yeah, now I get that. Aggressive speech is something different. Got it. Timothy, thank you. Charlie, always. Yeah, Charlie is good in thanking people, and it's great. I have someone to thank you guys here, always. Timothy, you're the man. I don't think that Basson is speaking in our Apex gaming language. What were you talking about when you said about that language? You mean aggression, maybe? I'm not sure. Bakhmut, that's the place I was asking about. Bakhmut, that I couldn't think of its name before. Yeah, about Bakhmut, Marie or Mary. Oh, good. I've been wondering about them. Got it. I missed also some messages, but I'll get back to that. Let's talk about Bakhmut. So, Russians were doing what? They were keep storming Bakhmut, and Bakhmut is still not surrounded. It is still holding on. Our forces are fighting there and fighting hard. They're killing like 500 to 600 Russians every day. Those Russians, they're storming the Bakhmut fortress. And hey, the deep state map has just got broken, so you cannot see the details, but I cannot do anything about it. You see, it's not updating. Let's wait for a bit. Okay, and it's just updated 2 times. Have you seen it? Let's go back in time, a week ago, and let's see how situation changed. I guess it was 5th of March. So since 5th of March, let's go day by day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Until today, Bakhmut, the situation didn't change critically. Some small parts of territory, let's measure them. It is about, yeah, just a sec. It is about 1. Yeah, it doesn't even, you cannot measure or what? Hey, come on, what are you doing? Deep state map is being messy right now, sorry. So let's measure it. It's like 400 meters in some parts of the town, like here, not here. Okay, let's go back in time. Yeah, and measure some other parts. Yeah, this part was taken. It's all the eastern part of the town, and it's a smaller part of Bakhmut. And there's a river Bakhmutka here, or Bakhmutka, here in the center of the town, and it divides Bakhmut into 2 parts. And the biggest part of it is still standing. It's still not captured. It's not even almost surrounded. It's half surrounded. You see, it's half encirclement, and our forces are kind of stabilized it. Because before that, let's go even back in time. Before that, Russians were advancing pretty much faster. You see in here, in Berkhivka, Yahidne, they advanced like hugely in a few days. And after that, for a week, situation mostly stabilized. You see, they were able to move here, but in Bakhmut itself, the situation is stabilized. But situation in here is pretty critical. Yes, we must admit it. That situation in Bakhmut is seriously critical, and anything can happen. But our armed forces are doing everything to prevent that. I hope you heard me, Mary. I hope this was helpful and interesting. And I hope you guys also enjoyed it. And I'll get back to messages, to them messages. Mary, the Russians will receive some surprises in Bakhmut area pretty soon. Yeah, Charlie has some insights. No, he don't. But yeah, he's optimistic, and me too. And I really hope that Russians will just have some counter attack there around Bakhmut and will be thrown back to their previous position, like from 2 months ago. Okay, it will be taken back and deoccupied, Rick. Yes, it will definitely be. There is no doubt in that. Many. 1993 borders or bust. Not 93, 91. We have 1991 borders, which are all Ukraine, including Crimea and Donbass, of course. 93 is Russian. They are Russian borders, not Ukrainian. Ukrainian borders formed in 1991 and Russian borders only in 1993. I guess it was like that, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, good. I've been wondering about them. 120, 122 millimeter artillery can reach about 14, 18 kilometers with good accuracy. Yeah. No, I meant when you said OP, overpowered. Ah, yeah, that term. Got it. Last one, voices for Ukrainian Roman. Because I saw that video just now too. I'm a bit confused, guys. Rus lost more in Bakhmut than in Siege of Stalingrad. Way to go, Putin. Well, I'm not sure that in Siege of Stalingrad, because in Siege of Stalingrad they probably lost millions, but I'm not sure about that. I also see some new people coming back, maybe coming for the first time, and I welcome you. And I also will ask you guys, those who didn't give this stream a like, please give us a like. This will help with engagement. More people can come, more people can discover it in YouTube recommendations. It really works like that. And by the way, guys, you can also send the links to your friends and family, links to the stream while we're still live. They can join us if they're interested in this kind of content. Okay, back to the messages. Roman is the man. Okay, what Roman are you talking about? Is his channel just called like that, Roman? Let me check. Let me check. Roman, just like that. No, no, it's not that easy. Roman is not the channel's name. Okay, let's get back to the news then. Or maybe to the nation. I do not even know what about Apex Gaming language, but please forgive my English. It is my fourth language, and I still write it wrongly. It's okay, Basel. Yes, and Brandon, lol, them, he's humorous. Okay. According to Bloomberg, India will now comply with sanctions against Russia, including a selling on oil prices. Anish is gonna be pissed. I'm really happy if it's gonna be true, because Bloomberg is not always given um, the exact information, or they just sometimes spread rumors, and in time it doesn't confirm. So let's hope that it is true, because it's gonna be a great news, but it couldn't happen. Sorry. According to Bloomberg, I read that one. Pasha and Max also hard to pick a favorite warrior. Okay. Yes, thank you. Okay, Mary, thank you for confirming that you liked what I told you about Bakhmut. $60 ceiling. Putin is getting pooped on. Yeah, 3 times, right? Putin is always pooping himself, when he's fallen off the stairs, just like Twitter says, and when he's just going to the toilet with that suitcase, that one Russian bodyguards of him, of him, yeah, of his bodyguard, carrying around, yeah. So Putin is totally a poo man. He poops a lot everywhere, with everything he has. Sorry, this is some kind of bullshit, but you know what I mean. Must go to bed now, says Kissa. Thank you for the stream and fun chat. Thank you so much, Kissa. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for being here with us, for being active in the chat, for the support. I really am grateful to you, Kissa. See you next time. See you next week. Good night. Okay. It's pretty late. I'll need to end the stream soon, so maybe some news, some more news. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to tell you that I've like before the stream, 15 minutes before the stream, I've posted the sneak peek from that interview for sponsors. So you can go to YouTube channel and or to the Patreon if you're my patron on the Patreon and watch the sneak peek from the next not stream, from the next dubbed interview. It's gonna be amazing interview, like yeah, sometimes even disturbing. And this sneak peek is actually the disturbing part. It lasts for a minute, but this may give you the perspective of what it will look like. So let me maybe give you a hint how to get there. You go to my channel, and if you're a member, go to the membership tab, and here's a sneak peek too for sponsors. And on Patreon, it's just gonna be in the feed on my channel. And if you want to become a member or sponsor on YouTube, you just can join for $1 or more. Stinger is just $1. It's pretty cheap, and this will help me, just to, how sponsorship works. More motivation, more working on stuff, and more content for you guys. Some kind of sharing, right? I thought that they recently used HIMARS to hit a staging zone for Russian reinforcements. Yeah, I hope this is true. Hiwayota. I probably didn't pronounce it correctly, but was it even close? Like just 3 days ago. By the way, Basom, do you know Kissa in person? I'm curious. Okay, I gotta redirect Timothy's donation to the jar. $50. Timothy, if you can hear me, thank you so much. This is a very good donation. Very generous donation. That's the word that I needed to use. A car for guys in no time, right? For the guys of Armed Forces of Ukraine. Okay, so $50 in hryvnias. It's gonna be. Let me show you the screen. Pick up. In hryvnias, $50. No, not 500. $50. It's gonna be 1,828 hryvnias. Okay, transfer it to my card and go into to transfer it to the jar. Come on, QR code, work please. It doesn't want to work sometimes. I wonder why. It works now. Awesome. So it's gonna be from Timothy. Timothy, you're a legend. By the way, guys, do you see the progress bar? Yeah, it's 33,000, and with your donation, it's gonna be 35,000. Timothy, this is crazy. Just a second. From Timothy, and It should change right now. Come on, come on, come on. 35. Yeah, 35,019 hryvnias already raised. This is crazy, guys. I know that, yeah, it's probably close to 10,000 today raised altogether. Maybe 8,000. But you guys rock. Oh, last one. You're going also. Oh no, Charlie, you're going. I gotta go, Rick. Thanks everyone for being here. Great stream. Thank you, Charlie. Slava Ukraini, Charlie. I hope you're still here to hear me. I'm grateful for you, to you, for the nation, for being here, an awesome moderator and bonker, and dealing with troll and being super active in the chat as usual, and warming and heating up the chat and stuff like that. Charlie, you're the best. I hope you heard it because I know you usually don't watch the recordings probably, but I'm not sure. Maybe you are, and I'm just saying bad things about you. I hope. Heroim Slava. Yes, Charlie. I'm glad that you heard me. Thank you. Thank you again, Charlie. You're awesome. Love you. Bye. And what, guys? I'm really tired, so we gotta finish up. Let's just see a couple of few interesting videos from this week. There's definitely something to see. The problem by the QR code at the right bottom is that your logo is in front of it. Oh, really? What do you mean? Here? That what kind of vehicle are you looking for? We're mostly there on the front line. Pickups are the most popular. Pickup trucks are the most popular because it's easy to get all the gear back there, like the mortar cannon. You can set it there. And actually, we Ukrainian army started creating uh, mobile mortar cannons pickups. They just mount the mortar cannon on the pickups. How do you Jet told me the word, the back part of the pickup, and they just like ride around. They take a position, they shoot, and they go out fast. It's super awesome tactics, and it's super awesome idea to put the mortar cannon on the truck. Yeah, so this is it. No, I do not, but we share our first language. Okay, awesome. Good enough. Good enough. What did you mean by that? Okay. The problem by the QR, I've read this one. And choose, said Charlie. I don't know what that is. It's in German, right? To choose, maybe. Not sure. Okay, the news. They're practically giving them away in Spokane, WA. It's Washington, right? Oh no, WA, it's probably not Washington because Washington is DC, District Columbia. But yeah, if they're practically giving them away, maybe you want to arrange them being brought to Ukraine somehow. Think about it. Many pickups, also pickups, also have spare tires outside, making it faster to change tire. Yeah, it might be a question of life and death if you can change spare in 2 minutes or dig it from below gear in 20 minutes. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. This is how it works because on the front line, every second is important and every second can save your life. So you cannot ever stay in one place for a long time if you're not hidden. If you're in the open, this is like life danger to you. Richard said, I would call the box bit on a truck as the truck bed. Box bit. Got it. Truck bed. Truck bed. Interesting. Choose or choose is buy in German. I am. Uh, what did you mean by I am? Please specify because I I've told so many sentences. Which one you answered to? Great work reporting. Keep it up, Slava Ukrainian. Thank you, Ukraine. Fuck Putin. Does it mean that you're going out for today? Barry Mundy. Good day, Rick. Good day, everyone. Hi, Barry. How you doing? We're finishing up the stream soon, but yeah, we were raising money for pickup truck for the army, for Ukrainian army today. By the way, Barry, we finished the fundraiser this week. This week we finished the fundraiser for the drone. We raised needed $5,500. Thanks to you guys. This was awesome, and I was happy when I saw that we finished it up. And yeah, Barry. So if you feel like you want to donate, you can go to my PayPal. My PayPal is by my, how do you call it? By my email. Yeah, I forgot how email is called. So my email is rickcarl1842 gmail.com. And not only talking to you, to anyone who wants to donate. Got to go. Thanks for the stream, Slava Ukraini, and see you another time. Thank you. Thank you, Baso. It was a pleasure to have you in the chat. To see all the super activity. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Have a great week, and see you next week. Slava Ukraini, Baso. The trophy wife. I'm making on how to get something to you. Yeah, there are some ways. But it demands some research. Unfortunately, I don't have time to do that research. But Richard, he's from UK, and I guess you're from US, trophy wife, right? So Richard couldn't really help you because it could have worked different from like in UK and USA. I mean, the methods of transporting it. I sent you a picture with the problem with the QR code on Discord. Okay, got it. But what QR code are you talking about? The that donates to Ukraine, or which one? Because I'm a bit confused about it. Let me see. I'm gonna go to Discord and look at what you're talking about. Fortress Bakhmut, Slava Ukraini. Yeah, it's definitely a fortress. Have a great week, Rick. See you next weekend. Yeah, last one. See you. You gotta go. If you gotta go, then I'm really grateful for you to be here with us. Thank you. Thank you for crazy activity and support as usual. Lee. Ah, this one. Okay, got it. Thank you. Ich bin. I know what you're talking about. Okay, so I gotta move it a bit up. Let me do it. Let me do it right now. Just a second. And you're gonna tell me if it works now. Okay. So it is QR code. What about? Yeah, it just need to be moved a bit like this, right? Tell me if it works now. If it's working. Take care, everyone. Yeah, take care. Last one. Have a great week. Okay. Watermelon for her son. Yeah, you know what counteroffensive symbol is, right? This was an amazing summer and no, September, November. Yeah, when counteroffensive was happening. This was really encouraging, and this year will definitely bring us something similar. We'll definitely see a counteroffensive, and it's gonna be like just amazing and spectacular. There you go. That looks good. My name is basically I'm not there in English. Huh. Good. Nice. I will now know that. That looks good. You mean I moved QR code? You mean that thing? What? Come in. My kid wants to come in just to come out in a couple of seconds. You know how it works with cats. Um, yeah. So guys, we gotta finish up for today. I see people are pretty tired already. 3 hours of the stream. So you don't want to go out? I will. Come here. He wants me to, the QR code. Yeah, okay. He wants me to get his toilet done, so I'm gonna keep him here with me just for the last 5 minutes, guys. With you, don't yell, please. Do it. Just in a few moments. Yeah, I love my cat. I love my two cats. They are amazing. Yeah, it works awesome, guys. Thank you for this advice. I actually forgot that I have my logo there. I actually moved that logo to any side, so I maybe gotta put it in here. Yeah, it's gonna be better. Picky kitty cat. Yeah, he is. Now he wants to go out. And what? Let's see just some last good video. We had a lot of stuff happening. Yeah, a massive rocket attack happened this week. Another one. It was a huge 81 rocket. Russians sent some rockets that couldn't be hit by our air defense systems, like ballistic missiles, like the Dagger missile, Kinjal in Russian. So yeah, this was a pretty destructive one, and it killed around 5 to 6 Ukrainians. And some infrastructure objects were hit, and some regions of Ukraine were without electricity again, but not all of them. Only Kharkiv region, Poltava region, I guess, and maybe Odessa region too. Here in Kiev, it was everything fine. We didn't lose any power, only for the massive attack itself, only during the attack. But in general, for Kiev, it was yeah, for Kiev it was bloodless. I'm glad to say that. So here, Avdiivka and Russian shelling did this to a building in Avdiivka. Avdiivka is close to the front line. This is why almost all of Avdiivka looks like this. Oh, by the way, Russians lost their Solntsepek to our FPV drone. Here's the video of it. So it was launching those thermobaric rockets, huge ones. Oh no, the music! I guess I'm gonna be, my video is gonna be banned for this one. Yeah, but you see that it hit that. Yeah, the rubble in where? Let me remember. Oh, Lviv region. Yeah, they with this massive rocket attack, they hit Lviv region, the western part of Ukraine, and yeah, they're killed 5 people there, or maybe 6, if I'm not mistaken. This is just devastating. It's always like that with Russians. This is the face of Russian world and Russian peace. We also start losing people because yeah, it's been a lot. 3 hours is a lot. They pay for every single crime. I hope so. I hope so, and I guess it in time we will make it happen because it's in our hands. It's only in our power of Ukrainians to avenge all our people. Like probably we won't be able to do it with the power of law. Not all of them. Probably some of them will hide from it, but we're gonna have our own Ukrainian Mossad. You know what is that? Mm, it is something they had in Israel with you know with punishing all the Nazis who escaped the power of law and justice. What else important did I miss? We had, yeah, Taras Shevchenko. You probably know the famous Ukrainian poet, the most famous Ukrainian poet who lived almost 200 years ago. He has written most of our freedom, like encouraging poems, and they are so prophet-ish. This is crazy how the words of his poems that were, about Muscovites, about freedom, about bravery and strength of Ukrainians. He actually left a legacy that is still really, how do you say? Just give me a word. I mean, I need to translate the word. Up to date? Yeah, they're really up to date still. They're really up to what we have right now. Uh, they are still really valuable and still, yeah, they still go with the time, just like 200 years ago, because nothing changed. Muscovites were genociding Ukrainians 200 years ago already, and it keeps going, still keeps going. Yeah, Taras Shevchenko. Bye, Rick. Great stream. Apt. What is APC? You gotta go, Richard. Thank you so much for being here today. Um, we really glad to have you here, Richard. By the way, you were a bit, if you're still here, you were a bit silent today in the chat. Are you okay, man? How are you doing? Putler will go to the hog, hopefully. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope so too. What did I miss? Oh, guys, by the way, please give this video a like if you still haven't done it yet. Thank you. Um, okay, what else? I actually am planning, in the best, I'm planning to finish the next dub by the next stream. So I really am hoping. I'm hoping to do it. I hope I'll have enough time and effort. But this week I worked. I finished the 30 minutes of 53 minutes video. So it's gonna be what? It's gonna be great. It's gonna be really interesting. Yeah, guys. I really hope that I can make it until the next stream. Before the next stream. Thank you for sharing, said Trophy Wife. Thank you so much for listening to me. I'm really grateful to you guys for being interested in what I have to say and being supportive. It means a lot to me. We also raised a huge sum of donations today, sum of money. I'm really grateful to everyone who donated. So yeah, let's finish the stream. Probably finish it for today because it's been a long stream, a very productive, I guess. We're very interesting. Thanks to your support and activity, guys. So yeah, I guess in hopefully in 5 to 6 days you'll see the premiere announcement of the new dub on my channel. Keep your eyes open. You can actually press the bell button to stay in touch. Oh no, to stay tuned. Yeah. You've got our support, you probably meant, right, Trophy Wife? Because, yeah, I know hot is a nice word, but probably you didn't mean it right now. What else? The Kobzar is a legendary literary masterpiece. Yeah, you're right, Manny. By the way, guys, if you know the Kobzar translated into English, please give me the link to the book or to just some site where I can find it because I really want to read it in English and maybe share it here on the stream for people to hear because Kobzar is a legendary masterpiece and it definitely deserves to be talked about and to be, to be spread and shared with people. The like was my first action in the stream. Yeah, I know that. Ihbin. And I was probably talking to Barry because he came only a few minutes ago and he probably didn't. Yeah, he probably forgot because I usually forget to give the stream a like when I come to the stream. Okay, guys, I'm really mm, grateful to you. I'm really excited of what is gonna happen this year, of what we may achieve together. I'm having some ambitious plans, and really hope that Ukraine will win already this year with our help, guys. We are united. We are undefeatable when we are united, and we're definitely gonna win. Mushroom Manny says, Rick, I will find this link. I have it. Awesome. Thank you, Manny. Many of his poems are perfectly poems in English too. Awesome. That is to say, they don't lose uh, any of their rhythms or cadence, and also maintain the rhyme scheme. Awesome. This is great. Do you already talked about Vuhledar in the stream? Yeah. We talked about Vuhledar on the last stream or the one before the last. So yeah. Actually, this one is the last one. The previous one I meant. Okay, guys. Once again, Slava Ukraini. We're gonna win, and I'll see you in a week. I'm really grateful to you for being here, for all the support, donations, messages. You guys are the best. I love you all. Okay, once again,